forgot to choose my YouTube video.
Uh,
There you go. You'll like this. It's every Star Trek warp sound effect. Speed effects, 1976 to 2022.
that's incredible. How long is it?
8 minutes.
Yep.
So it was enough to kind of go, oh, look at that. That's incredible. That looks so cool.
Brilliant. That's fantastic.
Wrath of Khan, released in 1982. Search for Spock, released in 1982. I've just watched these movies again. They're so good. The Voyage Home, released in 1986. If I can do audio. If I do audio, we'll get kind of pinged for...
Yeah, don't do audio.
That was a Klingon thingy.
Oh, Klingon thingies. In Star Trek?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Who would have thought?
I know, shocking. Oh, Next Generation, 1987 to 1994. I'm so tempted to rewatch Generation, though.
What's stopping you? Just do it.
Oh, I know, but I've been watching kind of just... I feel like I haven't seen Deep Space Nine for years. Like, when it came out, I watched it, never watched it again. I feel
Yep.
like I should watch that again first, or Voyager.
No,
Generations.
Deep Space Nine will be a good one.
I've just read those 3 Star Trek books, and it just made me go, oh, I love Star Trek. It's so good. Makes me happy reading Star Trek and watching Star Trek.
And living Star Trek and getting Star Trek Lego.
Yes.
And building out your computer room like a Star Trek command thing.
I've played Star Trek VR. That's amazing. That is so good.
Oh, that would be so cool.
You sit on the captain's chair and you kind of control people and stuff and wave your arms around. It's so good.
Oh, man.
Enterprise 21, 2005. Oh, this is when they went, oh. See, I didn't mind Star Trek what was it, Generations? What's it called? I didn't mind that one. Everyone complained about it, but I thought it was quite cool. Nemesis 2002.
What about the new Star Treks with
Picard's amazing. I love Picard.
Yeah, but the other one, the one with the not the
New
flashbang.
Strange New Worlds is really, really, really good. It's like OG. It feels like OG Star Trek. It's so good.
Oh, cool. But the movies.
Discovery. Oh, the movies? No, they're okay. They're all right.
With what's his face that does the lens flare? That's it.
Yeah, no, that's the problem with them.
You don't like lens flare?
Oh, just after a while, you get a bit blinded. Everything goes a bit white after a while.
Yeah, but I mean, if everything goes white and you can't see it, then that's fantastic.
Oh, not a fan then?
Oh no, I love it. The new Star Trek movies are great.
Yeah, okay. I don't
Give me
mind. I
more
like the
lens flare.
first one of the. I thought the first one was quite good. I enjoyed that because it kind of went back and you met Spock, young Spock, and they met Bones and stuff like that. I thought that was always fun.
I like that one and the second one
And the
really
second one was
good. The
cool.
third one
See,
kind of
the second one is because it's a remake of the second movie, the second original one that came out. It's such a good story anyway. Like, it's just a really good story. And the third one was a bit... Eh.
Yeah, the third one's a bit weird where he gets the motorbike and he starts doing stunts and I was like, ugh.
It's not Star
Nothing
Trek.
says you've jumped the shark quite like that.
I know, it's a real shame. It's a real shame, but, you know, what do you do?
What do you do?
It's like James Bond, though. I said the same thing about James Bond. I love all James Bond movies, and then all of a sudden they just went, oh, actually, we're going to make this more PC. It's like, well, then you're not making James Bond movies. You're just making action movies.
Yes. Yes, you are.
You're just making Fast and Furious. That's all you're doing. You're not actually making a James Bond movie anymore.
Sometimes you just want some Fast and Furious in your life, though.
James Bond is James Bond for a reason. Like, he is James Bond.
Yeah,
He's not there to be
James Bond.
PC. He's just James Bond.
Can people hear us chat?
Yeah, they can hear us. Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
No one's there yet. We need to ping everyone on Discord.
I did.
Okay.
20 seconds till I hit buttons.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't play the music. Oh, that was way. It's her
Yeah, I was wondering where the music was.
Yeah,
I
I
thought
forgot about
things
the
had just changed.
Hey, Chili. It's because I've separated the buttons out. 5
yeah.
seconds.
Okay, just give me a thumbs up when we're ready to go.
Okay.
This is the Xbox Cast.
all the news you need to know begins now. But it's more like all the news that we care about. Whatever this is, it's new news and season 7. We're your hosts, Carl and Lee, and we're here to tell you all about what's going on in the world of Xbox this week and the week past that, because we skipped an episode. If you're looking for information about why we skipped an episode, listen to the last Game Face, because we go in depth as to what's going on in New Zealand and all that nonsense. But here to talk about news with us is Lee. Mr. Lee, how are you doing?
Hey, mate, I don't think it's nonsense, but yes, I agree. We did that. I watched at the time, it was half an hour's worth of us chatting about what was happening. It's quite insane.
I know it's a lot. And I mean, it's good that we talked about it because there's just nothing here that's going on.
Oh, Cam had no idea. It's so bizarre.
Yeah. No one knows what's happening.
Yeah, he said you had an earthquake, didn't you? It's like,
Yep.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, that was part of it, but
It was an earthquake, but, earthquakes happen here all the time. It's kind of normal.
Earthquakes is part of the weather.
It is, basically, yeah. You're like, if you don't feel an earthquake, you get concerned because you need earthquakes. Like, little earthquakes are good. We like the little earthquakes.
Yep. Lots of little earthquakes, always good.
Yep. Anyway, yes, Game Face stuff is talked about. We should do new news. We did games and the cycling yesterday, so let's go to news. I missed a week, but I didn't really see there was much news. I kept checking, but I wasn't really that interested and had very little internet. So I don't think I missed anything too major last week.
No, I think all the major news has happened today, judging by Twitter.
Oh, okay. Well, I haven't checked news today.
Ah.
This is interesting. Maybe I should do a quick check. What do you want to give me some guidance to what?
Oh, no. I will let you check the news in real time because this will be quite exciting.
Oh, okay.
But how are you, Mr. Lee?
I'm all right. I'm okay.
Tell people what's going on.
I had a bit of a day, but
Oh, yeah. What happens in this day of yours?
Oh,
you woke up, the sun was risen.
You really don't want to know my day.
It was more just days.
It's just work. Just done.
Ah, yes.
So I can't see anything interesting in my news other than Halo Wars 2 is trending.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Well, maybe you have picked up the news then.
Come on, give us a little bit of a clue.
Oh, no. I will let you stew for a bit.
Stew? Okay. Yeah, my Twitter's let me down. If there's anything interesting going on, it's not on my Twitter.
Well, let's go through the news, and if you've picked up what I think you should have picked up, I'll give you a thumbs up.
One thing I didn't pick up was the new controller, which I think we talked about a while back.
What, that Stellar Shift controller?
The nice blue one, yeah, that came out.
Yeah. Simone said, I hope that news story's in today because it's a really cool looking controller.
Oh, really? She's really funny, isn't she? Because that's me thinking she didn't actually care about the news.
Oh, no, secretly she loves the news.
She's just sad she can't be on it because it's for boys only, Simone.
Yes, it is.
Stellar Shift controller. I will grab it because I'm sure we talked about this when it first got announced, and we were like, "Yeah, that's pretty."
Yeah, no, I think we 100% did, but we can always talk about it again because it's so pretty.
I'll chuck it into the news, so we can talk about that later. I still don't find anything interesting in my news. New Doom game.
Oh, that could be interesting.
New Mighty Doom, adorable but violent top-down single player. It must be a mobile game. That's no good. No, sorry, I got nothing.
Ah, that's a pity.
Oh. Yeah, no, sorry. You might have to assist me.
Okay, well,
maybe it
let's
wasn't
go
that
through the
interesting.
news
Maybe it wasn't that
and
interesting.
see what happens.
Okay, cool. So let's do the charts.
Yes, let's do the charts.
Charts are actually quite interesting. Because remember, well, we didn't do it last week, but the week before it was the 30th, so it wasn't actually. This is the first one of the month we've done, and it's now the 22nd of the month. Remember it was the 30th of Jan?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So we have words. We have words.
What words do we have?
We have words. 1 second. I've just remembered I didn't actually fix the thing to display words. There we go. Words have been displayed. So, number 1, Modern Warfare 2, which is really weird.
That is a bit odd, isn't it?
Because it was number 1 last week. Something happened. There was a disturbance in the force last week and made it number 1. Yeah. Okay, Fortnite, number 2, which is fair. Hogwarts Legacy has gone up 1 place to number 3. Isn't that quite cool?
So where was it before?
4, just 1 place. 1 place. So
oh, okay.
4th to 3rd.
Interesting.
So it was interesting because it's a single player game and it's gone off a place. It's a really good single player game. Like, really good single player game. Minecraft, sorry, got dropped down one place. GTA 5, it's fifth because, that's where it hangs out.
Yep. It's just now part of the furniture, isn't it?
Pretty much, yeah. It's along with Fortnite and Minecraft and GTA 5 and COD. That's the normal list. Apex Legends jumped top 4 places to number 6.
Is this because of the new expansion?
I'm assuming so, yeah. It's this whole kind of, we just don't play these Battle Royale games.
Yes, because we don't know what's going on.
I could have played it at the beginning. When it first came out, I played it a few times. I was like, oh, this is fine. It's fine. But I just get sick of playing the same character over and over again. It doesn't do it for me. Unless I can dad build it, and then that's fine.
Yes, you can dad build it.
FIFA 23, one of them dropped. Overwatch 2's dropped a bit. Rocket League's up there at 8, which is nice still. Roblox is 10. Destiny 2's gone up a couple of places. People are getting excited. There's a new update coming out. The Cyberpunk update looks amazing. I want to play that game, but I'm not going to. Madden?
No, don't jump in.
I know. Madden 23 is number 14.
Is it because I'm playing?
I think so. You made it go up a place. We talked about it. It went up a place.
Nice. I'm glad I have that much power.
You have. We know this. We play games. That's why Hogwarts Legacy is because I've been playing it a lot.
Yeah,
we know this is true. Halo Infinite is at 16th, which is quite low.
But it has gone up
One
from
place.
one place.
Yeah, but one place is, It swapped places. I know. What went down for? So it went up so much, it kind of dropped down. Oh, it's because of Tom. No. It just went up. It went down. Sorry, I don't know why. Something was jumped above it. Hot Wheel Legends, AoE 2 DE's there. Red Dead 2. Anything interesting? Elden Ring's still hanging around for a single player game. That's quite impressive.
Yep.
Fall Guys, why? Sea of Thieves is quite low. I always thought that was quite high.
Oh, I wonder if people are getting over the Sea of Thieves live events that they're doing.
Yeah. Maybe we need to do something special, like bring out something big.
But it's going up, so I don't know. It's pretty good that it's still hanging around.
Though.
Like
it's just hanging because it's 27th, 25th. It's not.
Yeah, it's going
around.
somewhere.
Hello, GoldenEye dropped down to 27th and 20th. That will get a boost next month when I jump in it.
And you start talking about it.
Start talking about it. Coffee Talk, which is quite a cool little game. I played that way back when it was on. I don't know where it was, like Game Pass maybe. Played the game ages
Gold
ago.
or something.
Quite a cool little game. Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord, people love this game. So that's at 29, 28. Hi-Fi Rush is dropping out. New entry Shadow Warrior 3 DE. So that's supposed to be a very good game. Quite a cool kind of Doom sort of game. Sims 4 re-entry at 35.
Oh, yeah, is that because of the new content or going free to play?
Sure. The Modern Warfare re-entry at 40. One game's missing.
No, we're not mentioning its name because the last time we did, it came back into the charts.
It's like 30 if it's gone though.
Good. Let it just...
Unless it's really high.
No,
it's gone.
Let sleeping dogs lie. The game that shall not be named.
It's like Voldemort. You can't say it.
Yes, you can't say its name because if you do, it's going to come back into the charts next week. And we're really glad that it's out for now.
After 15 years, it finally drops out of the top 40.
Yes.
So would that work if we didn't mention GTA 5 every week? I think it would drop out as well.
Possibly.
If we
should give it a try next week.
All right, we're not going to talk about it ever again, ever. So next week it might be okay, but the week after that it will drop out the charts.
Yeah, next week it'll still be in the charts, but it'll drop down a bit.
Yep.
And then after that, it'll just disappear out the charts.
Yep.
And we've solved the world's problems.
This is good. So we should pick up, if that works, we need to pick other games. Maybe we could do like Fortnite and stuff like that. Oh, God.
Well, what other game? Madden. Guys, jump into Madden. Let's play multiplayer and you guys can teach me how the game works.
Yeah, I'm going to install it. I like myself a bit of American football.
Cool. Do it.
Okay. Interesting charts.
Let's push Madden to number 1. That'll be great.
You're at Hogwarts, so.
Yeah, well, I mean, Hogwarts or Madden number 1, I don't mind.
Okay. We're a bit late because this was from the week before. This is the 8th of Feb, so it's a bit late. But it's all the games that come on the Game Pass this month.
Yes.
Which are actually out now, basically, I think.
Most of them are.
Atomic Lord. Why? Because I read Bannerlord and Atomic Heart at the same time and came up with Atomic Lord.
Atomic Lord would be a fantastic
It
game.
would be a great name. What a great name for a game. Okay, so there's Madden, Mr. Madden.
Yes.
So Madden came out on the 9th. So hanging out. Gundam, Battle Alliance, SD, I don't know what that is. Absolute multiplayer Gundam action RPG where you smash foes solo or friends. Thrilling, mechanized combat. Wow. Mountain Blade 2, epic adventure, fictional dark age sandbox. That's why it's quite popular because it's a sandbox. We love those. Remastered
Yes.
Skylines.
City Skylines. Yep.
Which is quite cool. Have you played it yet or looked at it?
I downloaded it and I was playing it today, which is why I was a bit late.
Oh, I thought you were busy at work having dinner, but no, playing games.
No, I was playing City Skylines, going, oh, should this road go over here?
Is it prettier? Have they done a good job?
It looks like they've done a really good job.
Awesome.
But
and it's smooth and all that on the console.
So good. You'll just have to tune into Game Face next week to hear my complete review of the City Skylines remastered.
And that is a tease.
Oh, yes. It's what we call a tease in the industry.
Shadow Warrior 3DE, trek across mythic Asian land infusing magic and technology of ancient samurai. Now
That sounds
overrun
fantastic.
by demonic yokai from the Japanese folklore. Yeah, it does sound fantastic. Tons of new features, modes, fast-paced gunplay, razor-sharp melee combat, and a spectacular free-running movement system. Atomic Heart, actually, Cam was playing this last night. Basically, the robots go a bit mad, and you've got to work out why. That's what he said.
It looks fantastic.
It does look really cool, yeah. He says it's a little bit, kind of, can't work out the story completely, he said. And the, what do you call them? The puzzles are a bit difficult. It don't make any sense. Because he was stuck in a room. I watched him for 10 minutes. And he literally walked around a room, jumping on things and falling off them. That was all he was doing for 10 minutes. Wow.
Good job, Cam.
Good job, Cam. Some updates. Wild Hearts. EA Play Early Play Access. Wild Hearts. Do you know that game?
Mm-hmm.
Play
People are enjoying it.
Minuto. Fallout 76 Modern Living Bundle. So get yourself a little perk key thing for the Fallout 76. ESO is getting a Dragon Slayer bundle. There's some quests. So if you play Madden, you get 250 points. Ooh. Play 4 online games. Oh, we can do that and get yourself 250 points.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Opus Echo of Starsung. Play it. Gets 5 points. And then earn an achievement in any Game Pass game. Get 50 points. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
We have a bunch of games leaving, which we actually don't know. Other than Crossfire, I know none of these games. We've got Besiege, Crossfire X, Inferno.
Besiege is really good. Besiege is where you build those contraptions and just destroy
castles,
stuff.
Siege and castles.
Yeah, it's really cool.
What are they called, those French things? Trebuchets. What are they called?
Yeah, trebuchets.
Trebuchets. Inferno, and what are the things called? The little... they kind of... I can't recall. Anyway, Fernax is going... Recompile's going... Actually, Recompile's supposed to be very good. Skull, the Hero Slayer is going, and The Last Kids on Earth. This is on the 15th of Feb. Okay. Exciting. Yeah.
Interesting. Do you have the games coming?
Oh, we can do that. Yeah, I've got some games coming.
Because there's a couple games here that look really, really cool.
So the end of Feb games.
Yes.
Oh, it's on. For some reason, USA Today's got it. There you go.
Oh, nice.
Gather round, friends. It's time for another healthy serving of video games, courtesy of Microsoft.
Thanks, Microsoft.
That's a good start. I like that. So now Atomic Hearts. Yep, true. Merge and Blade. We don't know. Soul Hackers 2 is supposed to be very good. That's February 28th.
This is what I'm very excited for. Soul Hackers 2.
What is Soul Hackers 2?
All I know is that it's a JRPG. It looks fantastic. Very pretty. And I think Soul Hackers 1 came out in 1990 or something. So it's been like 20 years since it's had a sequel.
Oh, okay.
Which is quite interesting.
Oh, that's weird. I was trying to bring up some pictures and it's got weirdness. It's very JRPG. And you can tell there's going to be some really awkward conversations.
Oh, and it's made by Atlas. So those are the same guys that do Persona, which is fantastic.
Okay. Don't be fooled, Ringo. Sure, some of them may look cute and a good number of them are friendly enough. It's just the random conversations. And the really bad Japanese kind of conversion to English translation. It's cool. Looks like a manga TV program.
Yes, it looks fantastic. I'm so excited.
F122, which is fine, a bit hard. Wulong Dynasty, not Dynasty, Dynasty.
Yes, this looks
That's
fantastic.
supposed to be cool as well, yeah. Another JRPG.
Yeah.
Interesting. Does look amazing.
Except
though.
I think it's more like hack and slash, isn't it?
It does. Is this? Oh, I think I saw the video for this one. It looks incredible, the video for this.
Yeah, this looks really good.
Yeah, slightly different quality to Soul. What was it called?
Soul Hackers.
Soul Hackers 2. Different game.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, does look cool. And then, so that's all I've got here for the ones coming in. There's possibly more, but that's up to the 3rd of March.
Yeah,
Games leaving.
There's an interesting game update, which I thought would be interesting to tell you about.
Okay.
So game updates coming in.
Should I see if I can get a proper game? Is it a Game Pass one?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll go. You tell me, and I'll do some checking when you talk.
So, Microsoft Flight Simulator World Update 12, New Zealand.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's so funny.
So it's going to be New Zealand reproduced in stunning photorealistic quality, including 62 handcrafted points of interest and 10 new missions to bask in the majesty of New Zealand's diverse landscape from above. Available for free to all owners and Game Pass members. How cool is that?
Why can't I find an article about it though? Oh, 12? Is that right? This is a month ago this came out. Okay.
Yes. World Update 12.
Oh, flying outside.
Oh,
Oh, wait a minute.
you're flying, and I'm
Wait a
hearing
minute,
music.
there's bikes. Oh, you got music. Oh, sorry.
There we go. I don't know what you're doing, but cars and bikes aren't Microsoft Flight Simulator.
It was the advert for this, whatever this program is here.
Oh, yes.
Oh, so we have the what do you call it? The beehive.
Oh, nice. You got
That's
the
like-
beehive.
That's something that's a Christchurch building of some sort, or Dunedin building. There's a lighthouse.
One of them. Oh, yeah,
Milford Sound
sometimes you just need a
Airport.
good lighthouse. Cool.
It says New Zealand orbits and other.
Where's
is-
Orbix?
This is the worst movie I've ever found.
Yes, it is.
Why
It's
can't-
ridiculous.
I can't find anything about it.
Oh, man.
There's a Reddit. No, I don't want Reddit. Reddit's full of people. No, there's no information about it.
Interesting.
There's a really bad old forum looking. Look, oh yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I put in Microsoft Flight Sims New Zealand and it's got none.
No. Oh, interesting. But how cool is that? A New Zealand update.
It is cool. I'm kind of curious to see what they're going to do though.
Yeah. You're going to
'Cause-
fly over your house again and see how it looks?
I did that.
But
I
now
did
it's in photorealisticness
Oh yeah, true. Yep.
since it's got an update.
I was trying to think of what you'd see here. Maybe they're checking all the volcanoes and stuff. Because you have some really good hills here. You know, like New Plymouth has that really massive Taranaki. It's just called Taranaki, isn't it? The name of the Mount Taranaki. That's quite
Yeah.
cool.
Do you think you could crash into Whakapapa?
Oh, hopefully. That'd be fun.
Because that'll be good. You just take out a few skiers on your
Do you know,
way.
do you know all the Kiwis, the Americans thought you just swore at me then?
Yeah, most people did, which is why I said it.
Okay. I missed that. That was funny. So, game's leaving on February 28th, which is in about 6 days. Alien Isolation, which I
Yeah,
own,
this is sad.
bizarrely, so that's fine.
Did
for
you
me.
get it with gold?
No,
'Cause
I bought
think
it.
I also own it.
I bought it when it was on special one time. I remember buying it going, oh, that's really cool. And then like a week later, it appeared on Game Pass. 'Cause I was like,
We thank you for your
"Oh,
service.
Exactly. That's why you made it cheap. I see now, because you're putting it on bloody Game Pass. I felt that one. Crown Trick. I don't know that one there. Dragon Ball Fighter Z is going, which will make people sad.
Yeah, that will be sad.
Far Changing Tides. Lightning Returns Final
yeah,
Fantasy
that's what.
8. Oh, do you know this one, do you? Hello? Oh, he's gone. We've lost Kyle, so I'm going to talk to myself. Do we need Kyle? Really? I don't know if we need Kyle. Something broke. Kyle broke. And he messes up my screen when he goes like this. I haven't got it set up. I could just probably just do my own face. Yeah, come in, mate, because I don't need Kyle. What can I do to make myself brilliant? 4-person special scene, special YouTube. Local video? Oh, that's just my big head. That doesn't really work. How do I make that better? I don't know. Where did you go? Come back. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. We don't need Kyle. Poor Kyle. It's because he's got new internet. That's what he said. He's got, I've got new internet, it's really good. And it's promises Aussie internet. So it's not very good. I'm just making myself less big because I seem to have a big head. Which no one wants to see. The Leecast. Oh, wait a minute. I think he's back. Shall we see if he's back?
Hello.
Oh,
I'm
hi.
back.
Leecast. Leecast. It's French. It's the new Leecast. Oh, hi.
Hey.
Hiya.
Hello.
Your new internet's really good.
No, this wasn't my internet. My laptop just went to sleep.
Oh, you sound shocking now. You sound like you're on a radio from the 1920s.
Okay, hold on.
Your laptop went to sleep. Is it a Surface? Wow.
No, this is a Razer.
Oh, okay. They should be quite good. Your radio's now fixed itself.
It's fixed itself? Okay.
Lecaste. What can Lecaste be about? We've decided to just have a one-man band called Lecaste. And it can be French. Bonjour. Welcome
Bonjour.
to Lecaste.
Welcome to the cast. Right, I'm back.
Oh, hi.
Sorry about that. That was a bit weird.
You've gone really quiet in my ears. French bread. I can just talk about French bread. And jambon.
Ah, yes.
Fromage and jambon as well. Just to, shake it up a bit.
You guys, it's like you're trying to talk to me.
Do you not know fromage?
It's cheese.
Exactly. Jambon.
Is that a bonbon?
It's ham.
Ah, yes. So ham and cheese.
Ham and cheese. Ham and cheese baguette. I'm hungry
That
now.
does sound good. Okay, where were we now that
Okay,
I'm back?
cool.
How am I sounding? Am I sounding okay?
You sound all right. You sound a bit average, but you kind of got better as we've gone on.
Okay, hold on. Let me try this. Do I sound better?
Yeah, actually, you do.
Okay, that's great.
Okay, that's good.
Am I echoing?
No.
Cool. Right. Let's continue with where we were and what we were talking about. New Zealand.
New Zealand,
And
we've
the-
moved on from New Zealand. So far changing tides. I asked you about that, and then the internet decided that you were not allowed to answer.
Okay.
Your
Yes,
computer went,
I've
no.
I don't know why, because it's not even that hot, really. It just stopped. That was very strange indeed.
I'll cut out and post. I'll cut out and toast. The podcast has been talking about bread all the Discord's been talking about bread all day today.
It's been great.
It's been bready.
Did you like it? Instead of saying we could hash it out, we could bread it out.
Bread it out, that's right.
I thought that was great.
Isn't that one where you got toast, you got to try and kill the toast? What's that game? Is that called that There'll Be Toast?
Oh yeah, what's that? I Am Toast?
I Am Toast, that's right, yeah. That's supposed to be quite good.
It's supposed to be.
Inside jokes. Well, if you're in the Discord, you'll know.
Yep.
I am bread. I am bread, not I am
bread.
toast. Yeah, it's close.
Well, I mean,
We
were close.
I am baguette.
you are baguette.
So anyway,
Yes. Moving on.
Far Changing Tides. I do not know this game. Should I know this game? Is it good?
Yes, you should know this game. It looks very cool. Cam is recommending we all play it before it disappears from Game Pass.
Is it a quickie?
I don't know. Is it a cookie, Cam? Does it go quick?
Can we have a quickie with it?
Can
Yeah,
we
it's
just
only
jump and
40
get all the
hours, he
achievements?
says. I'm just going
It's
to do
only
achievements.
40 hours.
I don't know. I'm just joking. I don't actually know how long it is.
4
But
to 5
Cam's
hours, he says.
4 to 5 or 45?
4 to 5.
Okay, well, that's not too bad.
425 hours.
425 hours.
Yep.
Oh, and you can double it as well. It's
Oh,
8 to
nice.
10 hours unless there's a good walkthrough, I guess.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
we
cool.
won't be doing that, I don't think.
Maybe. Is it friendly? Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 8. Are we sad about this?
13? No, this
Oh,
should
yeah.
be 13.
13, not 8. Why did I read 8 then? That was my brain not doing work.
That's funny.
Is it any good?
It's supposed to be pretty good. There's Digital Foundry have done a whole retro kind of video look at the Final Fantasy 13 series and how it works and how it looks on Xbox backwards compat and all the rest. And they say 13 is really good. Well, 13.3 Lightning Returns.
Have you played it? As a Final Fantasy fan, have you played it?
I haven't played it yet. I've played Final Fantasy 13 and I've played a little bit of Final Fantasy 13-2.
And 15.
And 15. Yes.
Madden NFL 21 is disappearing. I guess that's because 22 is coming out very soon. And then Octopath Traveler, which is supposed to be very good. And of course, number 2 is coming out pretty soon as well.
Ah, is Octopath leaving Game Pass?
It is on the 28th, yeah.
Oh, that's a bit sad.
It is a bit sad, isn't it? Moment of silence for Octopath Traveler.
Indeed.
Traveler. Shall we continue on?
Yes, let us.
I've only done one story so far. What's going on tonight?
Yeah.
I need to talk about this game we haven't talked about for a long time. And it's called Destiny.
Okay.
Destiny 2. Lightfall is the new update that's coming out. I thought I'd just bring us back in time to like season 1 and 2.
To where we were the Destiny
when
podcast.
We were the Destiny podcast and Simone literally fell asleep during the podcast. I like this. So what they're doing is they bring out a new update, new subclasses, which is very cool.
Ooh.
Do you remember this game?
That's
Do you remember subclasses? Do you remember you can kind of...
Yeah. No, I know.
You do? Okay.
I'm trying hard not to jump back in.
I know. So am I. I really want to play Lightfall. It looks amazing.
Looks really good.
But
no, we cannot.
Oh, but it's shiny.
But it is shiny.
There's new subclasses here. And I was reading this going, okay, cool. So the Hunter has got one called Thread Runner.
Ooh.
And it gives you a grappling hook. I was like, hello, Infinite Much.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
So there's a Thread Runner melee attack, which is a threaded spike, which is like another range, which is practically a range attack. So you can throw your spiky thing at somebody. I guess it's like a grappling hook someone in the face. That's basically what you can do.
Huh.
As a melee attack.
Yes, that's a bit strange.
Isn't it? And that's really cool, though. The Hunter's always been OP, in my opinion.
Yeah, Hunters, that you can definitely tell Bungie loves the Hunters the most.
Yeah, and not the Titans. Actually, no,
Or
the
the
Warlock's
Warlocks.
pretty weak.
Yeah, no, they go. Then Bungie love Hunters, and then they have to put in a Titan there, and then the Warlock is just an afterthought.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Oh, magic, we can do that.
Yeah, we can do magic.
So-
From the moon.
From the moon. There's a few more things Thread Runner can do. There's also ensnaring slam. It's like a grounder slam attack while swinging through the air. That's so cool. And then Widow Silk, which gives an extra grenade charge. Could be quite fun. Could be quite a fun thing to...
Could be quite fun.
Yeah, and the Super Silk Strike switches person to third person, allows them to swing through the air while using their spike to attack enemies from above. Flying like Spider-Man, striking like Scorpio from Mortal Kombat. Sounds like a deadly combination. I was like, that sounds amazing. I like what they've done with that. That's cool. Do more melee stuff rather than just all the guns
that is
all the
great.
time. Yeah. Warlock, the Brood Weaver. I just
What
think
does that do?
spiders. That's what I thought when I read that, but I don't actually know what
same.
it is. The Brood Weaver deals out debilitating. Yeah, I'm not saying that word.
Debilitating.
Debilitating, that's the word. Attacks and damage from the ground. So their melee attack is Arcane Needle, which is a ranged attack as well. So this seems like a thing they've brought in now is melee attacks which are ranged.
Mm-hmm.
Which to me, actually thinking about it, could be bad. Because melees always kill you anyway, don't they? No matter how good you are, someone punches you once you die. Like oppositions punch you once and die, don't they?
Yep.
So what one of them is generating explosions with threadlings, small bundles of weave threads that will follow the guardian around and rush towards enemies, exploding and dealing damage. That's quite cool.
Mm-hmm.
The Weaver's Call will create 3 little threadling eggs whenever the cast Rift. Which not Rift, it's a classic. It's a classic super, isn't it, Rift?
Okay, so it's kind of like a summoner almost.
Yeah, broods, I guess. It's kind of like a brood of... Because a brood's like your kind of thing, isn't it? It's like you're creating a brood, like a thing.
Yeah, like a spider thing.
Like a spider thing, yeah. And then they've got Mind Spun Invocation. Invocation? They're really Australian with names, aren't they? They're making everything really hard to say now. It's a shackle, consumes a shackle grenade to activate an effect that causes suspending detonations wherever an enemy is killed. Like what? So you kill one enemy and things explode around them, I guess?
Yep, okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And then Needle Storm, which was that storm and needles that only deal damage and block access to areas while exploding. Wow, that's quite cool.
Man. Okay.
I know.
You're making me want to play this again.
And then Titan Berserker, which is awesome. That's what Titan should be. They should just be crazy warrior types, shouldn't they?
Yes, they should.
So it's all range. The Titan's all about fighting close up. So they get Frenzy Blade.
It's about time. So the Titan is all up in everyone's face while the Hunter and the Warlock are off to the sides doing what they do best.
Not getting smashed too much, but the Titan can handle being attacked from distance and coming in and killing them all.
Yes.
Which is cool, because that's kind of how you should play the Titan. Is that sort of, it's a tank.
Yeah, it is. It should be up close and in your face.
Yeah. So we've got Strand Blades. And the words are way easier to say as well. Look at that.
Is it because people who play Titans are just not that
stupid.
bright?
That's why I play Titan. So these blades spring from the arms, causing them to rush forward to cut down enemies. This mainly comes with 3 charges, allowing the Titan to hurl himself into action, getting multiple swings in, which is quite cool. There's a bunch of like weakling warlocks hiding. You can just go and take them all out.
Yep.
There's also Fray, which generates like a woven mail for the Titan allies in the area. Great protection. Oh, okay, so you get a bit more protection close up, and speeds up the melee regeneration. Oh, that's quite cool.
Oh yeah.
And the other one is Dengar's Race. A lash will send the Titans rushing forward, suspending enemies in their wake whenever they activate their class ability. Oh, that's weird.
Okay. And
finally, Blade Fury, which brings back the strand arm blades for an extended period of time. Titan can slice and dice through the battlefield with both light and heavy attacks. So that sounds awesome.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic. You're making me really want to play.
I know. I read it. I was like, oh, look at that. It's like a real good shake-up of... If they could work out how to do the... make it easier, I guess. I don't know. It went ridiculous hard trying to do anything in the game for a while. They made that a bit more rewarding.
Yeah, I think they just went overboard trying to make it difficult because everyone was burning through content so quickly.
Yeah. But what they're doing now is very cool. You know, the exotics, you get the exotic missions that you go on, where you go and do a mission and you can kind of get a really cool exotic at the end of it. They're doing them on a rotation now. So if you missed out on one of the exotics, it will rotate through at some point, which is quite cool as well. Because a lot of times you go, oh, I want to do that exotic, disappears, and that's your last. You're not going to see that exotic ever again. So they're doing that as well, which I thought was quite cool. I've not been reading up on Destiny 2 or anything. Nope. Nope.
It sounds like you have. That's amazing.
I'm going to do real quick about Activision. I don't think we've talked about Activision yet this year. So I want your thoughts on this. So Activision could well be forced to sell Call of Duty.
I don't see this happening.
My initial thought was, if they sell it to someone, they could turn around to PlayStation and go, actually, no. And what's stopping them buying it? Microsoft buying them later, or sort of buying like the company that runs them anyway. Like, what's stopping that?
Yeah,
I feel like this is all going to backfire very, very quickly on PlayStation. And for the sound of it, it actually is starting to backfire a little bit, especially with all the court cases now coming through.
That, and I think it was announced that after this run of Call of Duty, PlayStation is losing their marketing rights to Call of Duty. And that's never coming back because of how much they've mucked around with this acquisition.
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking all this time. So say it doesn't go through, what's stopping Activision going, actually, PlayStation, you've just lost us a whole bunch of money, so why would we go to you now? Why wouldn't we just make it exclusive to Xbox? Or, make it all a month ahead of Xbox?
Yeah.
Yeah, or go to Game Pass and just really annoy PlayStation completely. Just go to Game Pass anyway.
Should, eh?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
It's just bizarre. I don't know why they just give up and go, okay, it's fine. We've kind of got our... Because there's a Switch signed up for their 10-year contract a couple of days ago, or yesterday. Which we got on the stories. So that's cool.
Which will be good.
And then Steam's going to get the same one, I suspect, from the sound of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I don't know. I was trying to find an article which actually goes through what's been happening in a kind of way that's kind of, makes sense to read almost.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them don't actually have all the information, and quite a few of them kind of seem to stop or miss out some of the important stuff that's happened. I was trying to find out like a really nice roundup.
Yeah, and it's hard to find it all in one place, eh?
That's what I was looking for, yeah. I found bits of it. So there's lots of like April 26th. So they reckon that April 26th can be one of the final decision dates for this as well. I just find it all very weird.
Yeah, it is a bit strange.
Oh, that's the article. And this was on 912 Mac as well. And they actually say at the top that they don't all just talk about Macs, they said. Because they found this quite interesting.
Yeah, it's strange that 9to5 Mac is covering this.
Yeah, they do actually say something in the article about the fact they're covering it. They said, we don't just cover Mac stuff, honest.
But their name is 9to5 Mac.
Exactly, yeah. I don't know, it'd be interesting, because it was supposed to be June, wasn't it? That's what they reckon it was going to be this calendar year, was actually the date.
Yeah.
Which still could happen if they get concessions sorted out. It could still quite happen quite easily.
Yeah, and it sounds like after today that they're getting the concessions sorted out pretty quickly.
Yeah. Well, they want to get it free, don't they? They'll take a month or two still once it's...
Yeah, but
Once
after
it's,
did you see
signed
the
off.
whole presentation today with all the screenshots?
No, I haven't seen it, actually.
So that's the news that was popping up all over my Twitter today.
Oh, is that what you were talking about?
Yeah.
Oh,
So apart from the 10-year Nintendo
because
deal,
that's all I picked up, was that?
yeah. So there's massive screenshots where Microsoft is basically standing in front of the European Commission with the graph showing PlayStation is 80% of the market and Xbox has 20%. And everyone says, but where's Nintendo? Why is Nintendo not part of this? And then Microsoft points to the EU, the statements that the EU Commissioner has made saying that Nintendo targets baby gamers essentially and targets family-friendly children. And so therefore it doesn't count. It's not part of this.
Oh, wow.
And so Microsoft's like, okay, fine. Here's how PlayStation compares to Xbox in the market without Nintendo, without PC, without anything else. You just want to compare consoles? Here we go.
Yep.
So that's been pretty fun to watch. Especially since the EU kind of went and said, we can't talk about Nintendo in this area. Nintendo doesn't count.
I can't find it. Oh, it's 13 hours ago. There was a thing in Brussels. Is that what you're talking about? The Microsoft
Yes.
Blizzard. Microsoft Activision Blizzard press conference in Brussels. Yeah, this is too.
So
This is
good.
line by line. I don't really want line by line because that's gonna be. It
Yeah, it's a bit annoying.
does say Microsoft recruiting Nintendo and Nvidia to help fight Activision deal. Sony over Activision deal.
Yeah. And it's interesting that they did it because now their cloud content is going on to GeForce Now.
Yeah, I did see that today. Actually, I did
a
see
whole 12 people that use it.
that. Yes, that's right. I wonder if GeForce is going to come to Xbox or something. Like come as a game passing
Yeah.
because of the
I don't
stuff
know, I
on there
think
that you
it's-
can't get on here.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe they'll start doing the game streaming to Xbox. But it'll be interesting to see. Just because the CMA basically was like, no, Xbox is too powerful in cloud. They're like, okay, well, our games are now coming to a cloud competitor. What are you going to say about that?
Yep. Yeah. I'm just trying to read up on this the NVIDIA one as well. The GeForce Now cloud gaming service just now comes up. It's quite cool, I think. So this is really good for Microsoft and all these noises and stuff they're doing.
Oh, yeah, this is very
They
good
can't
for Microsoft.
ignore it, can they?
No, they can't. And it's funny, even Brad Sams,
Yeah,
or
he's
Brad Smith,
All over
The
Brad Smith is
president.
all over this, yeah.
where he's in front of them, he held up the letter and he said, here we go. Here's the 10-year binding agreement for COD on PlayStation. Day, date, feature parity, everything. Sony hasn't signed it.
We haven't
I
yet
carry
reached
it
an
with me.
agreement with Sony. I hope.
Carry it with me in case they pitch up and want to sign it.
I've got it on TV now, on the TV screen.
Yeah, it's hilarious, eh? And if all the comments are like, I bet you he doesn't walk around that with that in his pocket, so he's lying.
Oh, right, yeah. I don't know.
Be funny if he did, though.
It'd be funny, yeah, exactly. Yeah, why not? It's not going to hurt him.
Just in case, on the golf course, one of the Sony execs pitches up and they're like, actually, that agreement, can we just sign it now?
Yeah.
While you're having dinner with your family. So, yeah. He says, here we go. And it's interesting because all the wording is Call of Duty. And they're like, yeah, Call of Duty. But as soon as Microsoft buy it, what if they change the name?
We talked about this, didn't we? Didn't we talk about this, changing the name? Creating like a generic fighty game or something, we called it?
Yeah, Microsoft Shooty Simulator. And just go, we signed for Call of Duty, but we didn't sign for Microsoft Shooty.
So say they're so Call of Duty, I know that's a massive part of it, but would it make a huge difference, do you think? If they said, okay, fine, like Call of Duty can go and it's what, $1 billion a year, whatever it costs or makes. Like it's a reasonable money, but it's not the end of the world, is it?
No.
Because the mobile makes, how much does what's that stupid mobile game that everyone plays?
And Candy Crush.
Candy Crush, yeah. How much does that make? That's like daily, isn't it? Like a weekly $1 billion game or something.
That's huge. That's the whole reason they're doing this, is to try to get king.
Yeah, and that's what they're saying, yeah. So I was like, well, that's fine. Let's call PlayStation's bluff. Let's sell Call of Duty to a random 10 cents. That'd make it hilarious if we sold it 10 cents.
Yep. So to 10 cent.
That's fine. You have Call of Duty. Yeah, that's fine. You have that $1 billion a year. That's so cool.
Yeah.
We'll still, because 10 cents don't really care. They're multi-platform, so everyone will get it anyway.
Yep.
And then they just continue on and they might have to knock off, I don't know, say 10 billion off the offer they made to Activision.
Yep.
Because I guess they're looking at this and making the money back in 5 years, don't they? Isn't that the kind of, I think it's 5 years or whatever they kind of work out with their sums. Say, this is why we're spending this money because we'll make this back in the next 5 years.
Yep. But yeah, no, that'll be great. Just go, oh no, look, there we go. Call of Duty's out of it now.
Yep.
Right, look at all this other RP that we have. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Oh, I just want Diablo. That's all I want.
Yes, same.
I don't really care
Diablo
about
and bring back StarCraft. Cowards.
Actually, there's
and
a
put
few.
World of Warcraft on the console.
There's a few, isn't there? There's a few. There's the PlayStation game that first came out on PlayStation, which everyone wants to come back.
There's that. The Dungeon Keeper is a Blizzard game.
Dungeon Keeper would be awesome.
I mean, StarCraft Ghosts. Do a World of StarCraft or something. That would be awesome.
Yeah, just chuck on Game Pass. It'll be fun.
I mean, ESO has shown that you can get an MMO on the console, and that can work.
Oh, Neverwinter
Why do we not
Nights
have
is on there?
World of Warcraft and things like that? So
I find it very. I feel like calling the PlayStation's bluff and selling Call of Duty and going, that's fine. We don't actually care. That's fine.
yeah,
Because everyone's saying it's calling Microsoft's bluff. I'm like, I don't think it is. I think this is actually calling PlayStation's bluff, because if a smaller company buys Call of Duty, it will then not be the game it was, because they won't be able to afford to make Call of Duty, because it'll be, unless, I don't know what other big companies out there. There's 10 cents, obviously massive. EA wouldn't buy it. They would never touch it.
Oh yeah, EA's probably next in line to be sold to Microsoft.
Well, that was what everyone was kind of talking about, wasn't it? If this falls
Yeah.
through, they might just turn to EA and buy that.
Yeah, and I still think it's two American companies buying each other.
I know. Yeah. What does it matter?
They should just say, we informed you to be polite. We're not
That's right.
actually asking.
Well, the problem is the American FDA, whatever it's called, is against it, isn't it? CDA,
Yeah.
is it what they're called?
Not the FDA, but
It's not the
there's
FDA,
something like
so
that.
it's- Yeah, because that new girl took over and she's like kind of throw weight around saying, look, we're going to make a change and make a difference to all these companies buying each other.
Yeah, the FTC.
FTC, is it? Yeah. But it's like, yeah, but you could have picked a better one, because this is actually not going to make a huge amount of difference. Not immediately.
Yeah. And it's funny because now, did you see the report of a couple people have left the FTC board because this new girl
some
is throwing her
Republicans.
weight around?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And if I understand correctly, the FTC is actually not allowed to vote on anything unless they have a full board.
Oh, that's going to be interesting. Because
So-
she did actually say, one of them left and said, I'm leaving on protest. That's why I'm leaving.
Yes.
And I didn't realise it's to actually just mess up the whole system.
And yeah, as far as I understand, the FTC, unless it has a full board, it actually can't vote or block or do anything. It's basically a dead fish.
Oh, that's interesting. And do they have
So-
to have so many Republicans and so many Democrats
Yeah,
and stuff? Yeah.
They have to have so many of each side. Yeah.
Oh. So that makes them completely pointless.
Yeah. So by trying to throw her weight around, she's basically just the head of a ship without an engine.
Yeah.
Oh well.
It's interesting. I feel like I need more information though. I feel like I need a proper because there's so much random stuff going out there.
There
Well,
is
like
a
I
lot
need
of
a
random
decent
stuff.
kind of
Just need someone who has like maybe a podcast or something to take this apart
just to
for
round
us.
it up. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe a mission for us to kind of, or me to kind of do some news searching around. I found a bit around. I ran one really good article today, but I felt like there's huge gaps of. It was very general.
Mm-hmm.
But I know there's lots of really cool stuff happening that we didn't talk about. Like some of the Brazil stuff was really cool when it came out. All the stuff they were releasing, that was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I
all
don't know
that
if there's
news.
a website which has gone, this is all the cool Brazil stuff. Which I think there's
Yeah.
lots at the time.
I think if you manage to gather all the data with a cool timeline, for instance,
Yeah.
then we could do a really cool special on this whole Activision Blizzard thing.
Yeah.
Break it all down each step of the way. That'll be fantastic.
It would be cool. Yeah.
I don't know
Actually-
whether our listeners are the target audience
Oh.
because it's not going to be very funny, but it will be quite interesting for us.
I think it's interesting. I think gamers are interested because if it happens, it'll make a huge difference to the industry. And really annoy PlayStation, which a lot of our Xbox people like annoying PlayStation people. So
Yeah.
there's always that.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's move on to gaming stuff because this
Yes,
is actual
indeed.
news. Fallout 4. Did we talk about this? I feel like I talked about this, but Fallout 4 is getting a next gen update.
Ooh.
Ooh, so we haven't talked about this yet. This is really cool. So they're obviously not bringing out Fallout 5, 6, 5, 5.
5.
They've obviously given up on bringing out 5. So next year, this year, sorry, they're bringing out an update, a Series X, PlayStation 5 update to it, which is going to fix a bunch of stuff. And this is a quite interesting article because it talks about actually what they can do to the game to improve it.
Mm-hmm.
There's certain areas. What is the area they talk about? One area when I was reading this through, I had no idea about. The Commonwealth stuff. So they reckon the Fallout's Commonwealth demands fixes. I thought Paul might be interested in this as well.
Yes.
So I reckon this would be actually quite a cool area to fix. It's an open world bit of it that you can kind of. There could be way more to it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got lots of mutants, lots of mysteries, and the next update would be a good time to get this fictional world into another shot. Much of the game's depth is exposed in its customization and crafting. So there could be more hours more of enjoyment if they were to fix this bit of it, if they were to kind of update this.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've not played enough of it to know the areas. I kind of got to a point where I was just at home building stuff, and then a cow got on my roof, which I thought was funny. And he got stuck there for ages, it wouldn't go away. I call him a cow, I don't know what it actually was, like a two-headed beast, I guess you call it. It was stuck on the roof, I don't know how he got up there.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But this is cool. It's not a bad looking game. It's very brown, but it is quite a good looking game.
It is a very cool looking game. And man, the next gen update will be fantastic.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do to it, whether they bring, because there's been add-ons already to it, whether they actually do it in line with something else.
Mm-hmm.
A bit like the Cyberpunk update, they kind of went, we'll do this and we'll bring extra stuff into it as well. Oh no, that wasn't it. It was
The Witcher.
Witcher, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, so if they bring some of the mods into it, that'll be great.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, that's quite cool. I like that. It does mean they're not going to bring out another one for a while, though.
Or maybe this is just a smaller team working on this as a way to gauge interest in Fallout 5.
Ah, okay.
Maybe it's like dipping their toe in the water, how much more work do we need to do promoting Fallout 5 compared to how many people are going to jump into the next gen update anyway type thing.
I don't know. I feel like they're buying a year doing this.
Ah, yeah, possibly.
Because Fallout 76 is getting updates still. It had an update, The Pit, didn't it, not long ago? I think last year. End of
Fallout
last year. it had that
76,
update.
I think, is going to go for a long time.
Yeah, they seem to do updates on that still. Diablo 4 open beta starts next month. This is exciting.
This is exciting
This is
indeed.
exciting. Have you signed up? I think I signed up ages ago for this.
I think I signed up as well.
Yeah. So it gives you the game's prologue and all of Act 1, which is a decent amount of the game, isn't it? So
Man.
intimately explore the early game of Diablo 4, it says here. And you get to level 25. So you get to do
Man.
quests, slay demons, run around, shoot stuff,
Flip.
resurrect skulls to help you, skeletons.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so this is really cool. So does it actually say? No, it doesn't actually say the date. It just says next month. But March 24th until the 26th. And it's an open beta.
Man.
So everybody. So this is off IGN's FanFest. Blizzard announced that they're going to do the open beta.
Cool. Oh man, I'm so excited.
If you pre-order the game, you get early access to the game from March 17th to 19th. Oh, you get it the weekend before if you early access it.
Oh, tempting.
Tempting. And you get to ride a horse. That's true. There's horses, isn't there? There's like horse riding.
Oh, that's funny.
So I don't know about this. Comic books are such a weird website. I always get really confused by it, but this is quite cool because when it starts reading, the first paragraph doesn't say anything. So you've got to fight past the first paragraph.
Nonsense.
The nonsense, yeah, because they kind of talk
Yep.
about shit. So what Xbox is bringing out an update. First ever consoles bringing this update, it says, because headlines. It's a carbon-aware game downloads and updates. So your computer's plugged in, connected to the internet, and regionally carbon intensity data is available. The Xbox will schedule game, app, and OS updates to your console at specified times during nightly maintenance windows. That may result in lower carbon emissions. And I was like, well, this is all fine, but my Xbox does not do updates anyway. So are they going to fix the updates on my Xbox? Does yours work? Because every time I turn my Xbox on, it goes, you've got 7 updates to do. I'm like, but I've been on. You've been in standby mode all night. Why are you not doing updates? And I have ticked the box.
Mine was doing this for a while, and now it seems to have fixed itself. So I've started up my Xbox this afternoon, and it was doing 2 updates already.
But it should be doing the updates at night. Do you power off your Xbox?
No, not at all.
Right, so it should be doing them when it's like at 3 o'clock in the morning, not
But it
when
must
you want
be
to use
detecting
it.
when I'm going to be using it, because normally I use it after dinner. So maybe it's like, well,
but
we'll
does it
schedule the
care?
game.
Surely it
update.
should go, right, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, you've gone to bed, I know what I'll do is do some updates.
You would think so. That would be logical.
Yeah, I think it's lies. I don't think it's doing it. So it'll be interesting to see if it does carbon-aware downloads, because it doesn't even do non-carbon-aware downloads currently. So I read this headline, I was like, that sounds really cool. Wait a minute, mine doesn't do it anyway, so what's the point?
Maybe the problem is that in New Zealand there's no carbon-aware intensity data.
Ah.
And so your
no,
Xbox
but this is a new
waiting.
feature. No, this is a new feature. This is not a feature out now. This is a feature
No,
that
but
can...
you're on the insiders, right? So you would have gotten this feature a while ago.
No, not on my Series X, no.
No?
My Xbox One was, but not this one.
Okay, well,
I'm
then
too
the next
scared.
point I'm going to make, because you're in New Zealand and they always roll these features out there first.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
So maybe because there's no carbon data,
Yeah.
your console is just waiting for this data. It never gets any data, so it never updates.
But the box is ticked to say update anyway. There's a box
that
that says update now or update when you're not using it or something. That's what it says. Auto update.
You know, I've ticked and unticked that box in Xbox and
lies.
in Windows, and it just doesn't do anything.
It's
It's just there for
lies.
show.
It's all lies.
It's it's the button on the traffic light. It's the illusion of choice.
Well, you know what we need to have a Raspberry Pi in there, which has pretend low carbon data, which will give to the Xbox. It's a bit like the pinhole thing that kind of blocks all the spam. There's one that pretends to be, oh look, carbon's low now, and then it will just update.
Yeah, so hook that up to your smart lights. So when you activate the sleep on your phone and your
Yes.
lights turn off, then the Raspberry Pi
There you
tells
go.
your
It goes,
Xbox,
"Ooh, look."
hold on,
Yes, yes.
low carbon data, and then it starts updating.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, we fixed it.
I mean, it's a completely non-technical solution there. That's perfectly logical. Anyone could set that up if they wanted to.
Yes, I'm sure there's somebody out there's done it already. Anyway, rant over. Stupid Xbox. Valheim is coming to the Series X, S, and Game Pass next month.
This is exciting.
This is massive. So this game came out like end of last year, didn't it come out? I think it said December or something comes out.
And just
And
everyone
it's just,
jumped onto
it's
it.
insane, yeah. And it's a sandbox Viking game, I guess. Is that what you call it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, who doesn't like sandbox games and Vikings? Like, it's just the perfect match. And it's supposed to be very, very good. They've done a very good job of it. And I think you just start up with your pants on your head and then you build from there. I think that's the kind of game.
Yeah, most games are like that. Start with your pants on your head.
Yes. And there's a Valheim Ashlands update coming out soon as well, which I guess will be
Oh, cool.
kind of tied into it as well. Valheim,
That'd be
Mistlands update came out. Launched back. Oh, I see. Valheim's been out for a while, but the Mistland update came out in December. That's what I read, which added lots of content, biomes, enemies, weapons, materials. There's people that play this game and that's all they play, isn't there?
Yes, that's it. It's all you need sometimes.
It is. That's true. That's all you need. So it's coming. Be interesting to see what the controls are like. Again, we all say that, but I think it's interesting how they convert PC to console. Sounds like AOT 2 is very good. Here's an exciting story. I put this in because we talk about TVs, even though we're not TV podcasts. Forget OLED or Dolby Atmos. The most exciting TV tech this year is the end of the cables. The new went, ooh.
I cannot wait for this.
I know. So LG's first wireless OLED TV has left me desperate to cut the cord for good. So this one here was battery powered, basically. So it literally had no cables.
Huh. Interesting.
I know. Yeah. It said it worked for a few hours with batteries.
That must be a pretty big battery.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I was confused by it. But I think the idea is that you have a power cable to it normally. But there you go, this one there.
Anything that's wireless in inverted commas, you have the power cable to at least.
So this one here, we saw the launch of the Displace OLED TV that almost unbelievably doesn't need a power cable.
Ooh,
But at least it can operate on for several hours. Witchcraft is clearly afoot. And it says keep your 8K, keep your Dolby Atmos sound systems, TV. And most excited about is the fact that you don't need a cable now. It's very cool.
That's awesome.
I don't know what else to say. It's just amazing having a wireless TV.
Yeah.
No more cables, just works and passes data. I guess it must
TV
be
plus like the wireless soundbar and sub.
Yeah.
You
So
can
then
sit
you
there
need
with
the
the lights off and glow green.
That's right. You would. It will charge your phone while it's in your pocket.
Yes, it'll just make all your hair not stand up but stand backwards away from the TV.
That's right, yeah.
It's just so
in fact,
much.
everything just moves away from the TV. Like everything just lifts when you're sat there.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
the couch lifts, the table, everything just kind of lifts up slightly.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit, just like the
Yeah, you turn on your microwave and everything hits the
the
floor again.
frequency. Yeah, exactly, yeah. So 120 hertz wireless future. The LG M3 OLED is incredibly exciting. The wireless Goliath is due to release second half 2024. 77-inch, 83 or 97 sizes. Natural evolution of individual one connect boxes. Oh yeah, so that's ones where you get one cable that goes to the TV. So you have really super thin TVs and like a little box underneath it.
Man, okay.
So it's a step up from that basically. Similar gadgets get around the fact it doesn't need hasn't got any HDMI ports. It's called the Zero Connect box. See what they did there?
Mm-hmm. That's funny.
This chunky gizmo is the size of a Series X and may not be as pretty. It's capable of sending 4K HDR at 120 to the screen. Currently, wireless 4K is limited to 60 hertz. But even 4K wireless is 60 hertz is pretty good.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic.
I guess it's a short run, isn't it? It's like it's really close.
Yeah, it
So
would
you can
be.
have it at quite high hertz just to, you're just bouncing a few inches and it won't matter, will it?
Now, imagine when they start putting this technology, the Zero Connect, into like soundbars.
Oh,
You
yeah.
just put your soundbar down, you connect everything into your soundbar,
Yep.
and then you just hang the TV on the wall above the soundbar.
Yep.
No wires.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Do it.
What a good future.
When can we do this?
Yes. Come
Wireless
on, LG, we're
charging. Why
waiting.
can't they have wireless charging as well? Why does have like a pad on your table, on your
Yes.
stand, TV stand, as a wireless charger?
Wireless
You put
charges
your-
everything.
Charges your controller, charges your phone, your headphones, your Xbox headphones, your
Charges
cat,
your coffee.
cat, dog. It says it's only got 3 HDMI ports, but that's fine because I actually only use 2 anyway. But
It's livable. It's
I
livable.
know I'll take the hit. It's okay. Yeah, there's lots of words in here, but this is good. Tech Radar is a really cool article on it. There's tons of words in this article. I like it.
There's lots of words. in
Lots
this
of words. So
article.
the M3 end of next year is the next TV we're going to get. Then we were talking about this last podcast, and when we get next TV. maybe
I'm waiting. I'm holding out until there's a TV soundbar combo.
No, I disagree. I think having them separate is good because then you get the TV people that make good TVs and the soundbar people that make good soundbars, rather than guys that make really good TVs and slightly average soundbars, or the way around. Like, no one's ever cracked it and done both.
But maybe there'll be like, that LG TV with the like Bose soundbar what's it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Collaboration.
Well, they're not Bose because Bose is rubbish. But yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
Well, I just threw insert company
I know.
A
That
here.
it hurt me though when you said Bose. Sorry.
I could have said like Beats by Dre.
Beats by Dre. Then I would just cut you off and just mute you for the rest of the podcast.
You just go, oh no, look, Carl's laptop shut off again.
No,
Oh
he's
no,
gone.
he's gone.
Le Caste is back. Le Caste is such a good name, actually.
It is, it's
Le
great.
Caste. Yeah, that's cool. So we'll move on from TVs. I like TVs. I find them quite interesting. I like anything audio and technical and stuff anyway, though.
I mean, look, you've got MagSafe with like Apple now, right? That connects up magnetically and charges as well.
Yeah.
Why can't that be done just in a bigger thing for TVs? So you build
exactly. Yeah.
the MagSafe thing
No,
into
but
the
why
wall.
why not wireless? You just put it on a pad and it charges it. Why does it have to be?
No, you build the pad into the wall and then you run all your cables under the wall and all the rest, and you just get your TV and it just like magnetizes to the wall. And then when you want to watch TikToks or whatever, you can just rotate it vertically.
TikToks, you say?
What are the kids watching these days?
You have some really interesting things you say when you're just thinking randomly of stuff.
Well, what else are the kids
TikToks,
watching that is vertical?
Don't know.
I'm trying to appeal to the masses here.
No,
so
you're doing a
they
good
know what's
job.
going on.
Should we get a TikTok?
Moving on. What's the next story there, Lee? Are you going to dance on TikTok for us, holding up the Xbox Caste stickers?
That's right, on my head.
Just put the stickers on your head. Stick them on your head and then dance with the new controller. There we go. 1 million subscribers.
Talking of new controllers, look at that for a segue. The Xbox Wireless controller Stellar Shift Special Edition is out. Not Stiff, because that's a whole different thing. It's pretty.
It's very pretty.
It looks a bit like mine, though, if I'm honest. Because I got the other blue one, not the purple one.
But does yours shift with the light?
It's pretty. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. The back's the same, like the kind of swirly, the grip on the back's nice like that.
Ah, yep.
But it's a good looking controller, my blue one.
Oh, no, it's very good looking.
Yeah. Yeah, so this one here, I don't know. It's cool.
It's very
I still
pretty.
think that you should make your own is better, but
the pearlescent paint on it just looks fantastic.
has all the grippy things.
It has all the grippy things.
All the grippy things. Yeah. It's another controller. I know Cam's very happy. He's got one. He's very excited. Is he in chat still?
And also, don't forget to take this controller, if you do have it, and plug it into your Xbox, because it gives you a nice new dynamic background that's exclusive to this controller.
True. We did talk about that's when we talked about it. I know we talked about it. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah. So you plug it in. If you change the background, you'll plug it back in again to get your background back again.
Yeah, which is a bit strange, because I
Yeah.
want to borrow Cam's one and get that background unlocked.
Yes, there's the back. No, that's not the background. That's that.
That's a game.
Ori, isn't it? Yeah, it doesn't show anything about the background here, strangely.
It's a pity.
Yes, there you go. We talked about it. I don't know. It was fine. It's fine. It's a controller. I don't know. I'm not as excited about it as everyone else seems to be.
Well, people get excited about controllers these days.
Do you know Pocket have redesigned their buttons? Now it's harder for me to archive stuff. They've made me click twice now when I'm archiving. I'm not used to click once.
Yeah. Are you sure you're not just getting old?
Oh, I know I'm getting old, but I'm also getting, I have to click twice. They put 3 dots next to the stories now rather than just clicking archive. So you can bring up the menu. Whereas before the menu was just along the bottom of the article. So you just hit it. But now they've hidden the menu, so you have to click a button to bring it up.
Maybe you should let
It's
them
fine.
know.
I know, yes. I'll email them.
Yes, strongly worded email.
Strongly worded email.
Just make sure you're wearing your bifocals so you spell correctly.
Yes, exactly, yes. So, True Achievements. We use True Achievements. We love True Achievements. They're awesome.
We do love True Achievements. You guys should get registered on True Achievements.
Just
and
join
follow
in.
us
It's
there.
free. And then you can find out how good you are at gaming.
Or how not good
if you're
you are at
beating
gaming.
Carl at gaming as well.
Well, that's always the case.
So they have 1 million registered users now.
That is fantastic.
So they got to 750,000 less than a year ago. Now they hit 1 million. So they're accelerating up. I wonder how many users are there? There's like 80 million Xbox gamers or something, isn't there? What's the
Much
games?
more than that.
Was it more than that? What's the live? Because you have to have
The
live,
monthly-
don't you? Users, it's
monthly,
kinda high.
like Xbox Live, I think is 50 something million, and monthly active users is around 80 million.
800 million.
800 million, yeah.
There you go. So they've got quite a way to go.
They got room to grow,
They've
definitely.
got growth there. There's growth there. It's a growth business.
I mean, Yeah, we've also got the option to grow with the
That's
800
true.
million.
If we could get a few more listeners, just a couple more percent that use it of those, be fine.
Yeah. I mean, if a
Um,
million people started tuning into us, we wouldn't be worried. We wouldn't
Would be
say
okay
no.
with that. So 15 years have been going for, which is quite interesting.
Jeez. Pretty good going.
Yeah. So what I like about this is the numbers of the stuffs. We like numbers. I like numbers.
We do like numbers.
They've made infographics of stuff and stats.
Oh, man. Infographics are the way forward.
185 million games played, 61 billion gamer score. It's a lot. 99 billion true achievement score and 2.7 billion achievements. So there's your target, guys. When you get to a million, it's like, you've got a few more billion to go. One.
Yep. 60.99999 billion or something.
You're doing like 0%, whatever it is, 0.2% of it. So of the games unlocked by genre, is open world 22%.
Oh, okay.
Which you'd have thought they
That's
would be the
interesting.
hardest ones to get, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would, being open world.
Yeah. They don't have baby games here, though, which is disappointing.
Hmm.
First person shooters is the next 21%, and then third person shooters is 15%. So that's the main three. And then stealth and platforms are lower than expected. I thought platforms would be higher because they're normally easy to get the achievements in.
Yeah, definitely.
Top 5 achievements unlocked. Your journey begins. Halo Master Chief Collection.
Man, 500,000 unlocks.
Yeah, exactly, 580,000. Welcome to Los Santos. GTA 5, our favourite game. 585. Literally, like, what's that? 700 behind it. 700 people behind it.
Yep.
And then it's Master Chief again, just getting started, which must be the first, I guess it's the first level or something like that, just getting started.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Britain. Someone starts at Forza 4, you get Welcome to Britain. And then taking inventory, which is where you open your inventory in Minecraft.
Jeez.
And it says, oh, look, you found your inventory. They've tracked over 802 million 10 gamer score achievement locks. Isn't that so cool? That's 10 gamer scores. That's like the, welcome game score.
Oh, that's amazing.
500 million, 540 20 gamer scores. Only 270 million fives, which is interesting.
Yeah. What's going on? Come on.
So, top 5 game achievements unlocked. Master Chief, 60.3 million. Infinite, Halo Infinite, 21.6 million. Then
Jeez,
Minecraft.
that's pretty good
18.
going.
It is. It's really high, isn't it? Actually. Then Minecraft, 18.5. Rocket League, 18. And then Forza 4, which is the best Forza of the lot, at 15.7 million.
Jeez.
But that's massive. 60, and then it goes down to 20. It's a huge gap.
Hmm.
There's a lot of achievements in Halo Master Chief, though. There's like 5,000 achievements or something, isn't it?
Yeah, there's just so many.
And then the game was scored owned by year, so they got like 5 up to 23, 05 to 23. And they're estimated as 5.7 billion this year. 2021 was 6 billion. That's the lockdown year.
Mm-hmm.
And then 22 was just under 6 billion, I guess. 6.8 or 5.8, and then it's 5.7, they reckon, this year.
But look at these interesting graphs, right? So between 15 to 18, the graphs are kind of flat about the gamer score earned. When did we start the April Achievement Challenge? In 18 or so? 2018?
Yes.
And then have a look, 2018,
look at that.
all the way up.
We've helped it.
It's just gone up. I think more people listen than we realize. And by starting the April Achievement Challenge, we've just helped
They just don't
True
talk to us
Achievements
about
add
it.
an extra 2 billion gamer score.
If you started playing in 2019, like us, you should tell us.
Yes,
And if you didn't tell us at the time, because, it's important information.
it is. But that's interesting. I think we definitely helped with that.
Our
welcome.
reach goes far.
Yeah, allegedly. We are legends in our own minds.
Yes, we are. Top 5 achievement series by achievements unlocked. Halo, of course. 145 million, 2 billion gamer score in Halo.
Jeez.
That's been unlocked. 14 games there is there. 19 games Call of Duty, 96 billion. Only 1.9 billion gamer score though. Assassin's Creed, 21 games in Assassin's Creed. That's actually incredible. 21 games, 86
That is a
million
bit
unlocks,
insane.
1.7 billion. Forza's got 14 games, which I guess includes all the little kind of DLCs and stuff like that, Fast and Furious and stuff like that. 27 million unlocks, 1.2 billion game score. And then Gears at the bottom there, 62 million. I thought that game was too hard to get people unlocking stuff in it.
Oh no, people unlock Gears things. It's just it's too hard for us.
That's right. Ponderables, it says here. Ponderables, a good nerd. 92% of achievements are unlocked online.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, that's interesting.
Controls.
2.1 billion gamer score has been removed from cheaters. Ooh, that's really interesting. It's
Ooh.
quite a lot as well. 48% of achievements are classified as rare by Microsoft.
Ooh, interesting.
25% achievements would be rare if based on true achievements, and that's a higher
Okay.
TA.
Yeah.
9.9 million achievements were unlocked in gaming sessions. Confused by
Okay.
that. I'm confused by that.
So
What does
that's
that
where
mean?
you meet up with the guys on True Achievement and you
Oh,
have a
that's
session to
cool.
unlock things.
And 0.24% of achievements unlocked are challenges. That's the thing that someone does, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, look at that though. Xbox One Series X, 35.2 billion achievements. Then 360 is 22 billion. Windows is 921. Then other is 371 billion. Oh, it's phone. Oh yeah, because of Windows Phone back in the day.
Yeah, Windows Phone used to have achievements.
And
So
this is
371 million
371
gamer score was earned on phone.
I bet that was all done by Hog as well.
There's quite a lot for only 10 people owning a Windows Phone.
So we have an important one. Are you the average true achievement gamer? So I want you to answer this, Carl.
Okay.
2,723 achievements. Actually, we should bring up.
Hold on.
I should bring up my achievement thingy so we can have a look and see how average I am.
Yeah, I'm going to my profile as well so that we can compare this to see what's going on. So let's see. 2,723 achievements to be average.
Yep.
I have 3,809.
I got 4,719.
So we're above average there.
We're above average. I'm
Right.
double above average. 187 games played.
Okay. How many
Struggle
have you
with that
played?
371.
Okay, 215.
Oh, you're
So
just
we're
above
above that average.
58,794 gamer score.
I think we're above that average.
Yeah, I got 152, but yeah.
Yeah, I got 128.
Wow, really? You were behind. I was behind you for ages. What happened?
I know. And then you just took off.
Went,
I can't catch up anymore.
You're too far. It's April. 99,372 is true achievement score.
Yep.
Mine's 225.
I'm on 182,000.
Wow. 10 website posts. Don't know.
Oh, no, I don't use the forum. I
I've done it
don't
once.
post on the forum.
I changed one game, Chorus,
Ooh.
to be open world.
Oh, nice.
So I think
Good job.
that's worth at least a few forum posts. 16 games completed, an average.
How many games have you completed?
Only 49, but it's more than
Okay.
16.
So let's see. Games completed 65.
Oh, you're winning that one. 252 days played. Oh, how would you see that stat? That sounds like a good stat to find.
Under platform summary.
Oh,
So
okay.
days played. Let's have a look.
It's under stats.
Yep.
Oh, website's broken.
So
Best days?
139 days.
You have to guide me where I'm going. If you look at my screen.
Okay, so on your profile page, just
Yep.
your main profile page. Don't go there. Just go to your summary, your what's it? Your name at the top, Lee Howard.
Oh,
Yep.
there. Okay.
Scroll down, and then you've got that little thing on the right-hand side that tells you.
What are you talking about? It makes no sense.
Close that. Close
You told
that
me to click on my
menu
name,
your
so I
right.
did.
Yeah, your main name. Close that nonsense. Go back to the page that you're on.
Yep. Oh,
Okay, now look on the right-hand side. Underneath,
Right, okay.
it will be
Okay.
called. It's called
Total.
platform summary.
Got you. So I've got 143 days and then 5 days. Would that be right?
It
Minutes
should be at the
played?
bottom under totals.
Total's 163 days.
139 days.
And what's the average? Oh, 252.
252.
What?
Huh.
That's miles away.
That is. So
Not even
people are not
close.
very efficient, it seems.
No. Way more efficient. And then
But I
game sessions
suppose-
entered.
So this is what happens when you just focus on Call of Duty and sports games, I suppose. Is that you play a lot of days without getting any achievements or
And that's why
gamer score or
COD
anything.
or Fortnite doesn't even count any, does it?
Yeah.
It's always in there, but there's no achievements in Fortnite, is there?
Jeez.
That's the news. That's all I've got. Oh, press wrong
Those are some very cool stats, though.
button. Isn't it just?
Man. Drop the link in the chat so that people can see this, because this is way too cool for people to just ignore. So yeah, we'll definitely have a link to these stats here in in the podcast description. So check it out, guys. Let us know how you compare to the average gamer.
The average bear.
Man, that's fantastic. Good job, Mr. Lee.
Yeah, it was all right. It wasn't bad for 2 weeks off and no power for 6 days. I managed to
Yeah.
get some stories together somehow and so do lots of talking. So
Oh, that's always good. So now we're going to move swiftly onto Kyle's game thing. And these games are in no particular order except the order that they have been released in.
1 second, because I've got to remember that I have to log into OneNote to get them because
Right.
Microsoft decided OBS decided it doesn't like OneNote.
Yep.
Doesn't exist, basically.
Sounds like a you problem.
Oh, I'm sure it is, but I can't fix it, so it's everyone's problem now.
Ah, yes. This is a problem for
I'm
me, and I've made it
sharing
a
it.
problem for everyone.
I'm sharing the problem with everybody.
Oh, you're too kind sometimes.
I know. Well, I'm always thinking of you guys.
Man, what did we do to deserve that?
What we should do, I really wanted to do that start yesterday. I forgot, the pre-generated start yesterday.
The pre-generated, so the one from
Game
like
Face.
ChatGPT or something?
Yeah. I thought that was quite funny, the conversation we were going to have at the beginning. I just remembered it. I just saw it. I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, that would have been hilarious.
You could be Simone.
Oh, thanks, I suppose.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay, are you ready? Now, Carl's game thing. These games are the games that have come out between February the 20th and 24th.
1 second. Cooper's just put in the chat here. I see NZ's getting the Family Ultimate Game Pass membership soon.
Yes. Oh, did you not see that news story?
No.
Ah,
I've had weird news weeks. So, yeah, I missed that story when it came out. That's
Yes.
quite cool, isn't it?
there's 6 more countries that they've opened it up for.
So how much is it in New Zealand?
I don't know. Have a look. Let's do
This is-
some live searching now.
This is exciting, isn't it? Xbox, Family, Game Pass. I don't know if that's going to bring up stuff. Here we go.
Family
That's
upgrades.
IE. Oh, yeah, here we go. 9 hours ago. Oh, it's quite new.
It is quite new.
I'll bring it on screen. Okay, Microsoft today announced that the game's family and friendly plan will extend to 6 more countries. Chile, Hungary, Israel, New Zealand, South Africa, bizarrely, and Sweden.
Yes.
So it makes aware of a few things. The fact that it must be in the same country to get it. Invited
that's a
groups will
pity.
lose access to the same And invited group members will lose access to their current Xbox Game Pass membership or subscription, which is fine. Only the owner of the group will get conversion benefits. What does that mean?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Your time will migrate with you to the new plan on a fixed ratio. For example, 1 month of Game Pass will worth 18 days of friends and family.
Okay.
After your converted times runs out, it renews at the list price. However, the people you invite to share your membership cannot convert their existing time before joining the group. The group will need to
Cool.
cancel the existing memberships or wait for the existing to expire. There you go. That's what it means.
Do you have a price? Because I do.
Well, oh, do you? I've got wondering about this region such as UK. They say it's $25 to $30 a month. That's what it says.
So $21.99 New Zealand a month.
What? That's really good.
So
It's only
$22 a month.
$6 more, isn't it?
Yep. And you get the problem with that is that you don't get any time like stacking in a way, I suppose.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you'd be able to stack
Well,
3
you get
years of
18 days. I wonder if you could do the sums and work it out, whether the 18 days would still work out cheaper than paying full 20 more bucks.
yeah, but
But then-
I have a feeling it'll probably or your Xbox Live that thing that we do with the Xbox Live that might not work so well.
So what I thought was if there's 6 of you on it, is it 6 or 5? If there's a bunch of you
five, I think.
doing it, then you could all just chuck in $5 each, couldn't you?
Yeah.
And it still works
it'll
out
be pretty
cheap.
good.
Oh, 5. 5 up to 5. Yeah, so 6 people. Yeah. Oh, so you could charge everyone $5 and make $5 and $10 out of it nearly. Make some money.
That's pretty good going. I mean, $5 a month is nothing.
No, exactly. No, exactly. I've now gone to the Game Pass, to the website for New Zealand, and it doesn't say anything about it. So that sounds right. Live searching. Join now for $1. $1? Nah, it doesn't. Microsoft, just sort it out. Why do they make it so hard? No, it's not on the website.
Every web
yet.
page is an advert.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. Yeah. It's not on the website yet. Or you get choices: Ultimate, PC, and console. Actually, it's $20 a month, Ultimate.
Interesting. So it's not even that much more expensive. So with Game Pass Family and Friends, is that Ultimate? Yes, it is.
It's Ultimate, yeah,
Game
that's
Pass
right.
Ultimate.
It's Families and Friends Game Pass Ultimate, so that's what it's called.
So even if someone in your circle doesn't have an Xbox, they'll still be playing games on PC.
On PC, yeah. Oh, Ireland's £21 at the time. Yeah, doesn't really explain.
Yep. That's fantastic.
Isn't it? Thanks, Cooper.
Cool. Late breaking news.
That's right.
Okay, so now can we continue with the games and thing?
Carl's game thing.
Yeah, Carl's game thing.
We can.
games.
I am really.
New games coming February 20th to 24th. In no particular order. We haven't separated them into new or noteworthy. It's just the games that are coming this month in the order that they are coming.
Was that because you were too busy playing a game?
That was because I decided every time I start this with the new games, you end up falling asleep and not being very happy about it. And then I have to kind of wake you up and rouse you from your slumber
But I thought it was a challenge.
with the new games. With
I
the
thought that was
new
the whole
noteworthy
part of this
games.
whole. I thought the whole part of Carl's game thing was to wake me up, to keep me awake. It's like a mission.
Yes. So now instead of letting you have a rest where you can just
I've just been
stop.
talking for like an hour and a half, so I need a bit of a break.
Yeah, but now this is a better way to kind of pull you in and then like tease you with a little thing and then like
Okay.
let you get disappointed.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. I see how this is working now. Okay.
So yeah, you're not going to be able to just tune out for a bit.
Just said.
So you'll be disappointed and excited and then disappointed and disappointed and then
It's like
excited.
a roller
and-
coaster.
yes, that's the whole point. It's to keep you on a roller coaster of emotions.
Are we excited about Catan console edition coming out as well?
I think so. I think we should all be very excited for that.
Excited. I just realised that's in our chat as well in Discord as well.
Yes, it is. Kicking us off, we have Aka R.
See, I would have gone Aka Ara. But
No,
I see that as
but-
an H now. So I was initially thinking
Yes.
it was an A. So I was like, oh,
Same.
that's Aka Ara, but it's not. It's Aka Ara.
It's not Aka Ara, it's Aka R.
Is it like a pirate space game?
I think it's like a pirate that's dying because normally
Oh.
a pirate that's alive is ARR and a
Yeah.
pirate that's dying is ARRH.
It's really sad then, isn't it?
It's a cascade of words, colors, shapes, and sounds that flow around your turret as you desperately fight off swarms of inbound attackers. It's a modern take from the developers at Llamasoft,
Yeah.
and it combines the intrigue of an incredibly rare Atari arcade prototype with a unique creative vision that delivers a wave shooter that is fun to play, apparently.
So it's bullet hell. Bullet hell.
It's kind of bullet hell with like lots of colors. Aka R.
Aka Ara is pirates and bullets.
Well, it just kind of looks like colorful pirates.
Colourful pirates.
Next up on our list is a game everyone is excited for.
I know this.
Atomic Heart. It's on Game Pass. Get it, play it. It looks amazing. Cannot wait to jump in at the end of this month. It is available day one on Game Pass, so you have no excuse. It's got a alternative, alternative history, is it? Like Russian alternative history in a way, with kind of Bioshock vibes. Everyone says it's very Bioshock.
Oh, I see. I know nothing about it. I've avoided it because I want to play it. I know it was some sort of
Okay.
Russian thing going on.
Yeah, so
that was all I
alternative
knew.
history.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No.
So there's
When I want
that.
to play a game, I try and avoid as much as possible any information about it, like videos and stuff, because I just want to go. This sounds amazing. Let's just do it, rather than accidentally finding out how to finish the game or something like that.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I completely
I
understand.
do the same for movies. So if I want to watch a movie, I just avoid anything to do with it.
Well, now you're in luck. You know a little bit about Atomic Heart.
I
Does
now
that
know
make you
it's a
excited?
sublime utopian world with robots, basically.
With lots of robots.
Lots of robots.
Next up is Like a Dragon,
Dragon.
Ishin.
Ishin. Looks cool,
Ishin.
doesn't it?
I believe this is the second Like a Dragon game that's come out. After that, Like a Dragon Yakuza? Or Yakuza Like a Dragon?
Yeah, so they renamed them, didn't they? In Japan, they started renaming them as Like a Dragon or
Yeah.
something. There's some sort of... Wasn't it like a different series going on in Japan? Or
Yeah,
something
because
like that?
there's like the Yakuza series, and then the Yakuza Like a Dragon is a different offshoot of that, like it's more turn-based. in terms of
Yes,
fighting.
for the fighting.
And then
yeah.
they've gone with like Lost Judgment is more of the old Yakuza style games where it's more hack and slash. And now this is Like a Dragon Ishin, which looks like it's going in a completely different direction because it's set in 1860s Kyo
Nice.
and you're a samurai.
Yeah. So it's that whole, what do they call that? I had tip of my tongue. That Japanese feudal sort of stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, feudal Japan.
Japan.
You go off to Kyoto to find out who killed your father, and you take up a sword to become a samurai.
Ooh.
Seems quite exciting.
Who doesn't want to be a samurai?
Man. Oh, you draw your blade, load your revolver, and join the revolution
Oh.
because you bring an end to the samurai era and forever change the future of Japan.
And fight a tiger.
Sometimes you just got to fight things. It looks very cool, I must say.
Does look good.
So 2 games in a row that would have gone into our noteworthy
This
section.
is very true. So I'm awake.
See, Lee's awake. But don't stay awake for too long because the next game is Remoteness.
I have no idea what we're talking about. Not remote, clearly.
Exactly, Remoteness. The cover looks like it's a 2003
Oh.
CGI movie cover.
I love Microsoft and their video playing.
Oh no, it's terrible. It doesn't work.
Why? How can they not know how to do videos in the 21st century?
They shut down Mixer. They have no idea what they're
They
doing
just
anymore.
can't play videos on their website. I don't understand why.
Right.
Sorry.
I don't either. So Remoteness is optimized for the Xbox Series. It is New York 2034. You wake up after what seemed to be a terrible nightmare, but it's not. An electrical meteor hit Earth, and a district has been evacuated and isolated overnight by the army. only option left- An electrical meteor, yeah.
Okay.
And the only option left is to grab your crossbow to fight, explore, survive, and escape from this hell.
From this hill.
Hell.
Oh, hell. I thought you
Yes,
said
no.
hill. I thought that's
No,
like,
no, there's no hills in this game. It's New York. New York is very
that's right,
flat.
it's quite flat. Yeah.
It
New York
looks-
declares global emergency.
Quite bad, I must say.
Oh, there was a perfectly landed in that this roundabout though, which is amazing.
Oh, well, I mean, even meteors aim properly.
Yes.
So show us some screenshots from this game. Let's see if it looks as terrible as the cover. Because
It
this
looks
cover looks like
terrible.
a
The video's a
2003
shocker.
Barbie movie.
Oh, it looks right. Look, they've got oh no, I'm yawning. They have got to try to do some god rays of some sort in here, so they're trying.
Man, maybe the cover's just really bad.
Yeah, it doesn't
It
look too
reminds
bad.
me a lot of Crisis.
Oh.
In terms of like the setting in Crisis where you're in the city, Crisis 3.
I don't know. As you look at this gun, you think, oh yeah, gun. Then you look at the guy's hand, you go, oh no, that's not very good.
It's a bit weird.
Yeah, there's something going on there.
Yeah. So let's move on
Ooh, aliens.
swiftly. Oh, it's always aliens, isn't it?
Mm.
Oh well. Moving on
No,
to
that's terrible.
Animal Lover.
It's terrible. Everything is flat.
Everything is
There's no
flat.
textures and anything. It's all just flat.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yep.
Continue. On. No, that's boo.
Well,
What
I was
the-
hoping to bring you back with the name
What the
Animal
heck?
Lover,
I was
but
like,
it
I'll let
seems
this
as
guy.
if
He's a
you
good
just
looking guy.
didn't pick up on it, did you?
No, I did not. No.
All right. Animal Lover. Evil forces have turned these 5 hunky beefcake time displaced boys into animals.
What the heck?
Ah,
What?
you've
the
got to
heck?
help cure them and maybe even fall in love along the way.
Oh, this is a Cameron game, isn't it? There's
Ah,
Edmond
this is Everyone's game. This
and
is hilarious.
Frankie,
Ah, that's funny.
Kyle.
So it's a dating sim
It's a dating sim where people
where
turn
you
into
talk to
Miguel
hunky beefcake time displaced animals.
and Charlie. Oh, wait a minute. Frankie's got no top on. How
Oh.
rude. 150,000 word long story.
That sounds terrible. I'm just going to let you stew with
I'm
that
just-
for a bit.
I'm just- They've got hundreds of facial animations. Right, that's me done.
brilliant.
You cannot say hundreds of facial animations as a selling point for a game.
No, it looks shocking.
Alright,
But
keep
yeah,
going.
don't you want to date 5
No.
hunky beefcake time
No.
displaced boys?
No. Boys.
Are you
No.
sure?
No. Jim Beam, though, I think should be all over this.
I think most people would. You're the outlier here.
I'm the outlier. I'm the one that's unusual and weird. that what you're saying?
I'm not going to say it out loud, but moving on.
No, please move on.
Arcadia Fallen is a role-playing visual novel where your choices shape the personality of your character. Play the role of a young alchemist apprentice who is unwillingly bound to an illegal spirit. What is an illegal spirit?
I have no idea. What's a
No,
legal
neither.
spirit? It's more important.
Oh, I don't know. So many questions, and we haven't
I
even
know.
played this
And
game.
there's no answer. Oh, it's broken. Microsoft, please sort out how to do websites. How hard is it, really?
It's amazing. So, suddenly drawn into a war between humanity and magic, they must join a group of unlikely heroes to escape their own doom, hopefully saving the world along the way.
Doom.
Doom.
Yeah, I don't know. This looks... Oh, you made a headache remedy.
Yeah,
Whoa,
so
look at that. That's literally what it says on the page. I don't know, bro. I'm not sure about that one.
are you sure? It could be game of the year. You never know.
Yeah, well, this is true. It could be like a sleeper hit.
Yep, could be.
Could
We might all be
be-
playing it in April.
It could be the new Hogwarts.
Moving on to
moved on.
Insiders, Hide and Seek.
What?
A first-person stealth game that delivers intense psychological terror from the point of view of a defenseless boy.
Oh, that sounds great.
It does, doesn't it? Don't you want to play a psychological terror
the-
game?
What the hell's going on with that? That's some sort of skull head person. With
It
antlers.
is a kind of a skull-head person.
Will the video work? Is the question. You got this, Microsoft. I believe in you.
So
Oh,
you're a
look, God
witness.
Tessera,
cool.
isn't Tessera Studios, aren't they? Do other stuff? I think I recognise their name.
That sound familiar.
No.
So you're a witness to 3 dangerous intruders slipping into the house and taking your parents hostage. Oh, you have
That's
to
me being shocked.
you'll have to find a way to save your family while you figure out who the 3 assailants are and what they want. Sounds
Okay.
interesting. Could be nice and creepy.
Yeah, we'll have to do it from a story, not from graphics. The graphics are pretty average.
Yeah, I suppose there's only so far we can go with games like this. So, pulling
Okay.
us away
Yep. No.
from psychological terror to Scratch the Painter Cat,
Oh my word.
a puzzle game where the objective is to find the exit after painting all the walls of the maze with the correct combination of colors.
Wow. A mobile game for your Xbox.
Yes, are you not excited?
I don't understand why the cat's got to do it.
No, I don't either. But the cat is a painter, so we don't ask questions.
Okay, cool. That makes complete sense.
Yeah. No, it looks shockingly bad. Moving on
Yeah, let's
quite
move on.
quickly to what the heck? WebGeon Speed Run Edition.
Ah.
How would you pronounce that? WebGeon?
No, I think you're right. WebGeon.
WebGeon?
Because it's a
WebGeon.
play on
Say it
words
quick.
of like a spider doing stuff, isn't it? So
How is it a play on words?
because web's in there.
That's a very basic play on words. It's not even
I don't know
a
what the
pun.
Geon is though. I don't even know what the Geon stands for though. That's
I don't know either. That is very strange. So, WebGeon has 20 levels that you need to finish in the fastest time. You play a spider and you have to be careful in order to solve every challenging puzzle as fast as possible as each level gets progressively harder.
Yep.
Yep, it's a 2D platformer game.
yeah.
Nothing.
They've decided
Puzzle.
not to use bits. Well, not
They've
too many
decided
bits. They
there's
didn't want to waste
no
them.
bits.
They didn't wanna waste
Yeah.
them.
'Cause the world is clearly running out of bits.
What is WebGeon? Really bugging me now. I want to know what that Geon bit stands for. What would
Okay,
you replace
maybe-
web with to make it correct?
WebGeon? Web
Surgeon?
surgeon? WebGen? I don't know.
No, okay, cool.
Let's move on before we get
It
ourselves.
was not very clever,
into-
that name, because we couldn't work it out. And
Yes,
we're smart.
and we're smart. Moving on to Blood Bowl 3.
Oh, wow. This looks amazing.
See? Got to pull you back somehow.
Yeah.
Blood Bowl 3 is kind of like a Dungeons and Dragons football game, American football game.
Yeah, actually, makes me World of Warcraft is actually what I think when I see this. It's that
looks
sort of
really
character build.
Yep.
Oh, and you roll dice.
Oh.
Well, there's a screenshot of some dice in the air, and it looks like someone's moving.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you roll dice to move in the game. This actually looks like it could be quite fun. Will the
It
video
does
work
look really
is the
fun.
question again.
Because it's American football where you score touchdowns, but it's also looks like it's turn-based,
It's turn-based. Yes.
very strategic, and dice.
And dice.
So, I mean, I remember looking at Blood Bowl when it first came out, and Blood Bowl 2.
yeah,
This is
that
not Blood Bowl 3.
a while
so,
ago, wasn't it? Yeah.
yeah.
Goblins
That
versus
looks
humans.
hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah, there's 12 different factions,
Factions. Yep.
which is quite cool. So
Wow.
yeah, scoring
Okay, cool.
touchdowns in a very
Yeah, look,
strategic
you roll
way.
a dice. I just saw him roll a dice.
Nice. So yeah, it's American football. It's very
like,
funny.
It's like what's that? The Gears game that you play, Gears Tactics for American
It's
football.
like tactics, yeah. It's more like Into the Breach or Into the Breach, the one that's really good on Nintendo, because that's all very strategic and moving things in different squares.
Yeah, on there's cards as well, so you get to choose.
Nice.
You also get to upgrade your stadiums and all that as well. So it's
Cool.
collectibles. Yeah, this could be
It
fun.
looks very
It could
fun.
be daft.
It could be
Especially if it's
fantastically
multiplayer.
daft.
Is it
Yes.
multiplayer?
I mean, why not? It could be very like
local
asynchronous.
multiplayer, online multiplayer.
Ooh.
2 versus 2, 2 versus 2. So 4-player multiplayer.
Hmm.
4K Ultra HD.
Nice.
And
That's
single
very
player.
cool.
Ray tracing, 60 FPS plus.
Nice.
Nice,
All,
nice.
all the good stuff.
All the good stuff, yeah. Oh, and dice and logos, yeah. You can change your dice. So there's add-ons you can buy for changing your dice look. This could be good.
It could be very good. Now, get hyped even more because the next game on our list coming out this week is Catan
Is
Console
this
Edition.
multiplayer?
This will be great fun.
It's $20.
This is
it's not bad,
the
actually.
official.
Oh,
It's
wait.
the official video game as well, which is pretty cool.
Oh, it's United States. Let me just change it to Kiwi so I can actually see the price.
Yep.
It'll be like $600 probably.
$600. But yeah, this is pretty cool. So it's the official video game of Catan.
I hate
If you haven't played
Microsoft.
Catan,
I hate you.
what are you guys doing? So, you can challenge friends in your living room, so local co-op, or you play against the smart and dynamic AI.
Ooh.
Full crossplay compatibility, which is quite nice.
It's $35 New Zealand for the Dulux edition,
Ooh,
which gives you stuff, dice and skins and maps.
I like stuff.
Yep, stuff. It does look like Catan as well. It's quite cool.
It does. It looks like Catan, but proper graphics and everything.
Yeah.
Very cool. Super excited, guys! If you're keen on board games, check this game out. It's lots of fun.
This could be really good. Oh, phone? Oh, can you manage your stuff on your phone while playing?
Ooh, that'll be interesting.
Interesting.
Yes, I told you, get excited. This
Oh,
game
yeah, I know.
looks
It's
great.
definitely when you posted it earlier today, I was like, oh, Catan. I played it once and it was amazing. And I won, which helps. But it wasn't amazing.
That helps a lot.
Especially when you beginners like it. You're like, oh, yeah. I know Simone was like one roll away from winning, so it was kind of fun to play.
Ah, yes, to beat the seasoned pro.
Exactly, the one that's training. Beat the Jedi Master and all that.
Oh, man.
Online multiplayer, 2 to 4 players. Local multiplayer, 2 to 4 players. Cross-platform
Nice.
multiplayer. Oh,
Oh,
perfect.
that's great. Cool.
Pre-order is $35, I think.
Tempting.
Is it?
Super tempting.
Yeah, no, actually, it's the same price to get the Dulux edition as it is to get a pre-order.
Man.
So you might as well just get the Dulux edition because it's the same price.
Yep.
And you get Championship Maps DLC and Championship, DLC skin, Dice skin and Hex Frame DLC, whatever that's called.
Man. It is $22.50 Australian.
How is it $35 New Zealand? Why?
Because you have to put the bits over water.
Oh, that's what it is, yeah.
But
that
this
is
looks fantastic,
ridiculous.
actually.
It does. It looks
This
really
is
cool.
a very cool looking game. Man. Okay. So let's dial back our excitement just a smidge.
You can disappoint me now.
I'm going to do a lot of games really quickly to disappoint
cool.
you.
Right.
Okay.
Just do,
Right.
even my Google,
Quick
my phone woke up then for some reason in
There
disappointment.
we go. It's used to disappointment. So quick fire round just to round us off.
Yep.
Frog Hop,
Yep.
which is a cute and quirky classic adventure platform game. We've got
Happy.
Midnight is Lost,
It's
where you play a witch's animal helper
A cat.
You're a cat. You play as a cat.
Why have
You've
they
got-
called it? Is that like calling it a they or something? Like a witch's animal helper? Because you don't really want to insult whatever animal it is, even though you know it's a cat. You're like, no, please don't call me a cat. I don't want to be known as a cat.
It could not be a cat. I mean, a witch's helper could be.
It says
a frog.
he's a cat in the next sentence. So it's like,
Yeah.
why would you call it a witch's helper when he's a cat?
Because maybe not every witch's helper is a cat.
But it says he's a cat.
Yes, in this game he is.
Doesn't want to be cat something. I just keep going. Sorry.
You were so
That
close.
sentence.
You were so close.
I know. I
He
had to step
doesn't
away
want to
from
be
that sentence.
categorized.
Yes, I had to step away from it. I was like, no, this is. Stop it. Oh, just that whole sentence annoyed me. Continue, please.
It's a very interesting category.
Just catastrophe. That's what it is.
That sentence gave you a bit of pause.
Oh my word! Please stop. Please keep going. Planet Cube Edge,
Okay.
February 23rd.
Yes, okay, we're moving on now
Meow.
to Planet Cube Edge. It's cubes. I don't know what more to say about Planet Cube, but with a name like that, what do you
Yeah,
expect?
I know. And then you see a circle in there as well, and you're like, well, it's not all cubes, is it? 'Cause there's a circle I see there.
Yeah, so get yourself sorted, guys.
Yeah.
Looks like a puzzle platformer. Then we've got to Remorse the List. It's set in a little Hungarian town, Hidekapuzda. What the heck? Hidekapuzda? But
Would help you,
anyway,
but I'm just abusing the chat room. Sorry. Hideg.
Hadeg?
Actually, Hungarian. There's a Croatian in the. Is there a Croatian in the chat? He's not in the chat. No, Michael's not in there.
No, I don't think so. I paused on this just to try pronounce this name of this town, but no.
I think Hideg.
Hadeg?
Pulzats. Pulzata. There you go.
Nobody knows.
I'm sure it's some word. It's just a thing of making up words because they ran out of words. They couldn't just call it, I don't know, the town. They had to give it some stupid name.
Maybe it is the town
The
in
town
Hungarian.
in Hungarian, yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. So yeah,
Okay, cool.
there's that
We're
game.
excited for that one.
So the list is a survival horror game with the classic sense, with open gut gameplay in inventory
Open
and
guts
combat.
Open guts play.
No, so how generic does this sound?
It's-
Open gameplay in inventory and combat.
Oh, wow, it's got an inventory.
And combat.
Oh, and combat.
Marwood, hold me back.
That's so bizarre. What a weird words.
Yeah, just weird
Open
words.
gameplay in inventory. Doesn't say you have weapons. Doesn't say you have like outfits, puzzles, anything like that. It just says there's gameplay. There's something to put your stuff in, and you fight.
Yes, that's about it.
A mysterious list, as it say at the end. Wow.
Who knows? So yeah, and then
I just
Lootbox
this
Life.
this hurts me. This title.
Lootbox Life Plus.
Life Plus. That's
Lyfe
just
Life.
No.
I think when you say it like that, you have to throw up some gang signs.
I know,
NZ.
yeah. Gangster life.
It's a Metroidvania with high school movement at the core of its gameplay. Yep. And then the last game I want to pause on, because this looks pretty cool, is Sim Airport.
See, I would be impressed if it wasn't for how bad the graphics were.
Well, I mean, if it's a good sim game, then the graphics don't really
You
matter.
make a little bit of effort with the graphics, though. Like they've
You
made
could.
none.
It looks a bit mobile-ish, but it could be pretty fun. But how's this? You control everything from the cruise altitude decisions to the smallest ground level details. Challenge
It
yourself
looks
to
like
create an
Sim
efficient...
City. It almost looks like
It
Sim City
does.
2000, you know,
It looks great.
graphics-wise.
SimCity 2000 airport style.
Exactly.
So,
It's just
to
too
challenge yourself,
square.
you got to create an efficient and profitable international hub in career mode.
Wow.
It looks like a really cool game. I understand it looks a little bit mobile-ish because it's all very top-down 2D.
I don't mind
But-
top-down 2D. It's just the way they've done all the graphics is standing out.
Very drawn in paint.
Yes, exactly. Yes, it is like paint,
Lots
isn't
of straight lines.
it? Even the shading looks like they did it in paint.
Yes.
Wow.
It looks cool though.
Well, it's
Sim
probably
Airport.
just maybe it's really good. They've done a really good job on the background, like all the information and stuffs.
I think, yeah, they might have had to put a lot of data into the back to make up for the lack of graphics. So there we go, Lee.
Okay, cool.
That's all the games for this week.
Oh, is that
I
it?
told you. We went high with the highs and we went low with the lows.
It was an emotional roller coaster. That's what it was.
I got to keep you on your toes somehow.
Is that it? I'm done. I'm really hot. I'm
There you
dying.
go.
It's so hot.
Lee's done. He's taken off his glasses. He is
Yeah.
ready to call it a night.
I'm out.
So, on that note, let us release the wild Lee back into the wild,
The Wild Lee back into Hogwarts.
And- back into Hogwarts, where he can cool down and forget that he was ever a part of such a terrible podcast and game
It was
list.
just Carl's game thing, you know. It was just it was a roller coaster. It was exhausting.
I can tell. You look like you're ready to nap. Don't forget to download Madden. And that goes to the listeners too, not just to Lee.
Yep.
So,
I want to buy
yeah.
Catan actually, but I'm going to stand back. But I think Catan would be fun to get. Could be quite a
I
cool everyone play together game.
Yeah, that looks fun. That'll be a great... I'm sure that's a pretty good friendly fab game.
No, because I will destroy you all. So I don't know if it is.
But there's no violence.
No, it's
It's
mostly
just mental violence.
It's like a resource management game, isn't it? Like trying to block people is probably the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's
Okay.
call it there.
Let's
That
get
is our
outta
show
here.
for this week. Remember, guys, to check out our website, support us on Patreon, follow us on Twitter and Twitter, and we're trying to push our YouTube a
We
lot
had
this year.
4 people on YouTube tonight.
It's very good.
More people on YouTube than Twitch. Strangely,
Very good. It's working. It's working.
it's working.
So yeah, we're trying to get our watch hours on YouTube up. So if you can put us on in the background on YouTube, if you want to rather watch the podcast on YouTube than on Twitch, that'll be helpful.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
it disappears after a week on Twitch, so
So then you have
will
to go
have
to
no
YouTube.
choice.
Yes. But if you're one of those people that watch the podcast the day after we do this recording,
Oh yeah, true.
go to YouTube instead.
And then put in a really nice comment about how amazing it was,
Yeah, and share with your friends.
and share with your friends
You've got to get something stupid
And your
like
non-friends.
10,000 watch hours
and your non-friends.
for exciting stuff.
Tell them you'll hate this, and then they'll watch it because they'll be like, "No, I hate you," and they'll watch it just to spite you.
That is really good life advice. So
There you go.
everyone do that. Do
Yeah.
what Lee says. So, Mr. Lee, while you're giving out life advice, do you tweet any of this life advice?
Oh, no, mostly I tweet news stories actually.
Start tweeting life advice.
Life advice like that, like stuff like that. Like tell your friends
Yeah.
about this podcast. Tell your enemies about this podcast because
Yes,
I
there
watch
we
it to
go.
spite you. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, if people wanted to follow your life advice, where can
Yes.
they find you for more
I
insight?
am. So I made it really simple. I called it my name. Lee Howard. That's on Twitter.
So imaginative.
You love it, don't you? And I think it annoys you so much. That's why I don't want to change it because it's just a winds you up. Because you're just like you're so lazy. But it's my name. I'm like, what am I supposed to do?
But like, when you become the superhero of the world, and
Lee Howard.
you know, yeah, the government thanks you. They go,
Thanks.
"Thank you, Lee Howard."
Lee Howard. Exactly. Amazing. It's a
Instead
good
of
solid
this cool
name.
superhero name.
It's a superhero name. It's like Clark Kent, but it's Lee Howard. Also, the Xbox I have Lee Howard as well, because who wants to be original when they have the name? On Twitch, I was really sad I couldn't get Lee Howard. I got Lee Howard 25, and the person using Lee Howard doesn't even tweet, Twitch, stream.
Man, that's
Such a
ridiculous.
waste. Could give it to me. I could stream on my name, Lee Howard. Imagine that. I've
Maybe-
had Lee Howard across the board.
That'd be great. It'd be like you've got some forethought into it.
Yes, my name. It's
Why don't
amazing.
you just email Twitch and just be like,
Say,
"Hey,
hey,
guys,
Look, I'm
this
Lee
guy
Howard.
doesn't do anything." You should be like, "Yeah, look at my Xbox profile. Look at my YouTube and my what else? Twitter." And there we go.
Give me
And
money.
they'll be like, "Oh yeah, there we go."
Yeah, you're cool. Also, I got a Patreon. We set up a Patreon page as well, which no one, well, I use, but no one else seems to use anyway. It's Lee as mine. Lee at the what is it? Lee at Mastodon dot the XboxCast.co.nz. I was really confused.
It
about
is
words.
getting late because you just told people that it's your Patreon page and then gave them your
The
Mastodon.
Mastodon. That's why I
address.
got confused. Yeah, it's Mastodon. I've got a Mastodon thing I set up. It's like our own Mastodon server.
Yes. Join our own
Come
Mastodon
in,
server.
get your own name. You can have name as well. And you can't have Lee Howard, obviously, because that's my name, but you can have your name.
Come and get your name, but just not my name because it's my name.
Because it's my name, and I'll kick you off if you get my name. Well, you can't because I've got my name, but, you know. Wow.
Brilliant. And you can find me at Zarkrius on Xbox and Twitter. Much like the same like Lee, I've put forethought into it, and it's my name everywhere.
Well, it's not your name, though, really.
No, it's not, because it's
just
a cool
random
superhero
word.
name.
It's a random word that you made up.
If aliens invade and I save the world,
Yes.
the president will come down and he'll
He'll
say,
go,
thank
thanks,
you.
XRIS.
Yes, which will still get me on the newspapers. I think is pretty cool.
They'll spell it really, everyone will spell it differently, but other than that, it'll be fine.
Yeah, I know. That'll be fine. But I mean, it's like Shazam. No one calls him Billy. They call him Shazam.
Shazam.
Because it's a cool superhero name, right?
Oh, I see. Lee Howard. It's fine. It's almost like Shazam. It's close.
You know in South Park where like Matt Damon's there and all he does is Matt Damon.
Exactly.
That's the superhero I imagined with your name.
Yes.
You
I
arrive
feel
on the
that.
scene, you go, Lee Howard.
Lee Howard or Matt Damon.
It's the Lee punch and the Howard kick.
Hey, Le Cast. You know, it's perfect. We should
okay.
go now.
Yes, this is enough nonsense
I'm sorry,
talking.
people.
So, thank you guys for hanging out. We have been the Xbox Cast, and this has been New News. And we will see you all on Xbox Live. Goodbye and good night. We have not a bot def 6 and not a bot def 9. You know,
Oh, no bots,
No.
so.
I don't think they're bots. They're definitely not
Not
bots.
bots. No. If you
Good
call yourself
job.
not a bot, you cannot be a bot. And Jim Bean, that was amazing. Le Punch. I like it.
Le punch.
Le Bot.
Le punch.
Le Punche.
Oh, even better.
I'm going to go now because we've been going for nearly 2 hours.
Yeah.
Somehow.
There was a lot of news. There was
I don't
too
know how
much.
there was so much news. It wasn't that many news stories. I think we just talked a lot of crap.
Yeah, I think we did just talk a lot of nonsense.
There wasn't that much news. This series was like 9 stories. There was more news on the first week back than this week.
There was just a lot of nonsense.
Or a podcast, as we call it.
Yes. Content.
Content.
It's what you guys pay for.
More news.
Right. Who is streaming? Should we raid Emily? She's doing Final
Yes.
Fantasy Online.
Let's go and look at numbers and lights.
Yep, numbers and lights. So,
Lights. We should call this podcast the Xbox Caste, though.
what?
The Xbox Cast.
That is
Who
great.
are you raiding? Nice French, bro.
Man, good job, Cooper.
Who's excited for numbers and lights? The thing is, there's actually only 2 people in Twitch, and there's 4 people in the YouTubes.
That's pretty good going.
The Xbox Cast.
Oh, that's okay. I'm going to...
Is it a Lao or is it a he or a she? Do you think it's a he, do you?
For what? What are you talking about?
Masculine and feminine for French words.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was going...
so confused by words, aren't you? You can't even speak English properly, so how are you going to do French? Just Caste. I feel like Caste is like a thing of wine or something, or a cass or something. I think there's like a...
Hey, I did it. Simone's laptop
Oh.
died, so she couldn't raid.
Google Translate for the win. Oh, okay. So it was actually Xbox Cast came out as masculine, which is good.
Oh, that is good.
because we're
So
men.
le is girl and la is man.
Pretty much, yep.
Look at
Well,
me learning
masculine
words.
and feminine is what they say. I don't think girl and boy. Not allowed to say man and woman because it's weird though. Because like chair might be male and the table might be female. It's like stuff like that. It's really weird. I can never work out why. There's no real logic to it. It's just it was. Why is it that? Because it is. Yeah. Okay. Brilliant. That helps me
Because
learn
it
this
is.
word.
Thanks, guys. You're too kind.
Yeah. Thanks, French people.
Okay, let us go. The raid is created. Thanks, Cooper. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah. Cheers, Coops.
You're a legend, Cooper.
You're a legend.
And you're a legend, Simone, for modding the thing. And for Chili Dogs, who pitched up and then
She
disappeared.
did.
She's gone off to go play games.
She
Like the rest
she
of us
says
should.
she watches us. She puts us on the couch and then plays, and it's kind of
Oh,
there,
yes.
but she's just like absorbing it vaguely.
Nice.
And
Well,
you,
let's go
Cooper,
look
have
at
a good
numbers
night,
and
bro.
lights.
Numbers and lights are the way forward.
Lights.
Players.
Dump.
Tell me when we're raided because then I'll stop the stream.
Okay, we're raided.
Because Tony complained yesterday and said, you didn't raid properly. And I was like, well, I got across to the thing. She said, I didn't
Yeah.
do it. I was like, oh, maybe I come up too soon.